Hello, everyone. I am so sorry for the delay.
No problem.
We are up and going. Let me check on the chat and see where we are. Hold on one second. I want to see it. I greatly appreciate y'all patiently waiting for us to get on. Let's see. Double checking. Hello, everyone. Put a thumbs up in the chat and let me know that you can hear us.
Peace, everybody. Peace, everybody. Come on in.
Okay. Well,
did you hear from Rico?
I did hear from Rico, and he told us to go ahead and get started. And if he could jump in, he will jump in. Yes. So let's kick it off.
We are actually on the other side trying to get the camera up so we can get visuals on these bottles sitting here. But
okay, all right. So let's talk about the brand. Tell me about. Let's tell everyone about the brand.
There we go. Get you guys a little side shoot there.
Oh, nice. Hello. Thank y'all.
Hey, Michael.
Okay.
Hey, DWJ.
You can see the chat? I don't see anybody in the chat.
Huh. You can't see the chat? Hit the comments on
there
the side.
It is. I see the comments.
Yeah.
All right. Michael W., what's going on, guys? Latanya, DWJ, Miss Fields, 6 Figure Days.
Happy Friday, everybody.
That's what we need. 6 Figure Days now.
Real.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
That's what I'm talking about. Happy Friday, everybody. Mm-hmm. So, what she said, talk about the brand.
Yes.
All right. Nazar Fragrances. Well, first of all, I am Terrence Taylor. On my socials, I'm T, the Fragrance Man. Nazar Fragrances started in 2020. Actually 2019, but we actually made it official 2020 with Nazar Fragrances. Started from the very beginning. Started off in barber school. Wasn't even thinking about perfume at all. I actually was headed to a beauty supply. I bought some fragrance there. There was, a couple of oils there. Mm-hmm. And I was in barber school wearing this stuff, and people were saying, "Man, what's that?" I said, "Oh, a little oil I got." And I think that day that guy asked me for it before he left, and I said, "Okay." Then it happened about 3 or 4 more times, and so I said, "What's up with this thing here?" So, of course, I went and started researching about. There we go. I think we'll keep both cameras going. So, I started researching, fragrance at that time. Hold on, let me mute this mic. There we go. Can you hear you? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody good? All right. So, echo. Big echo. There it is. That's why. It's the Bluetooth. Okay. We better?
So I'm gonna do audio over here.
Audio over there. I'm gonna bring the volume down over here. So I started doing my research. At heart, I'm a salesperson, I'm a customer service person, all about service. And so I saw it as a ability to do more for my barber clients, my customers, look good, smell good, all at the same time. That was the goal. And so one of the first things that got me into the study side of the fragrance industry was I would go to a supplier to pick up fragrance, and the fragrance wouldn't be the same as what I was already providing to customers. And so many of you guys know that we sell fragrance oils. We started off that way. And so I started the industry. Good business, great business, actually. But there's a lot of holes there, a lot of things that need to be fixed. and I sought to do things with my brand that was different than what I was seeing. And so one of the main things was making sure I had a fragrance that was consistent, always consistent. And so, of course, my next step was going to suppliers. I didn't have any money to really do anything, and I was in barber school at the time. So that was the first thing I had to fix. Then the next thing was, of course, labels. But anyway, I can go on and on. Most of you guys know me. I can talk all day. But let's just say 6 months after that point, I started really looking into how could I make this fragrance my own way? How could I make sure I can supply the customers and be consistent? And that was, of course, started with knowledge and books and finding the suppliers. And little did I know I was starting a brand and everything. And at the time, it wasn't even Nazar. It was Tease Fragrances. That's how I started off. I mean, how many of you guys know that?
No, I did not know that.
Didn't know that? D, did you know that?
I didn't.
Dionne, did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay. I thought I told you that. Well, anyway, Tease Fragrances. I still have some of those old labels and pictures and stuff. Interested. But Nazar, at the time, a lot of things were going on. You know, the COVID stuff hit everybody, right? People were broke and not working. Business shut down at the markets and stuff at the time. The barbershop shut down. So you guys can understand. I was like, whew, what are we going to do? So that was the time when it was study. And the phone started ringing off the hook. And it was like, hey, I was doing fragrance delivery at that point. And so at that time, I was doing a lot of studying, a lot of biblical study. And I was reading in the story about Joseph and his life. And, you know, everybody, I'm not sure if anybody knows, but well, some people may know. Joseph sold into slavery by his brothers, rose up to be Pharaoh. And when a famine came, he didn't reject his family. He brought his family in, gave him the best of Egypt, and then he also provided for the whole world. So at that time, that was like all in my mind and my brain and my heart, everything. And so I was actually looking up the words, doing word studies on everything, and I found this word Nazar at that time, which means to be set apart. Sometimes you'll see it as holy, but it just, of course, means to be different or separated. And so I said, that's the name. I gotta have that name. So that is the short of Nazar Fragrance. I can go on and on, but that's how we got it.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what I want to do is I ultimately love the brand, right? And one of the things that I know, and I think even in the chat, is saying that some people have spent a substantial amount of money at Nazar Fragrances. Trust me, I am with you on that.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
I want to start off with, let's get into the new stuff, right? This is the stuff that Rico was talking about. And I know if you're wondering where Rico is, he's going to join when he can. So let's, however you want to go down it, I'm going to show the picture and then I'll let you talk about it. So tell me the first one that you want to discuss.
Hey, let's talk about probably the most talked about fragrance of Nazar, and that is Sweet Peach Cobbler.
Sweet Peach Cobbler. Okay, so hold on, let me get that one up. Well, you know that's my favorite, so I'm not even gonna act like it's not.
So good.
All right, so go ahead. While I'm getting it up, go ahead and talk about Sweet Peach Cobbler. And what I'm wondering is, what are some of the thoughts that you're getting at the spot, at the store, when it come down to Sweet Peach Cobbler? I know that when we first discussed it, you hadn't had a individual feminine line, like a female fragrance, right? So that was the goal, that you wanted to get something that was more geared towards that was not a inspiration of another fragrance. This was an original. So let's talk about that.
So Sweet Peach Cobbler is, let me see, 1, 2, Number 4 in the originals. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I quickly understood that anybody would wear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it wasn't so much trying to hit the ladies per se,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to hit the gourmand, really hit that to a head. And um, really, the sweet peach cobbler, it reminds me of, coming downstairs at home when I was growing up as a kid and smelling pie or smelling some type of pastry being made because my dad always did pastries. Like my mom would cook, my dad did pastries and barbecue, right? That was his
Mm-hmm.
main thing. So peach cobbler, blackberry cobbler, mulberry pie, peach pie, apple pie, all of that, right? And so, just like another fragrance, we're going to mention oud cake. That's inspired by another family thing, another growing up as a kid, eating another thing. So, but sweet peach cobbler is, hey, sit down. Right after we got done with a nice, holiday stuff, right? We sit down, we're nice and full, but then we see those sweets over there.
Right.
Like, hey, I don't want a slice, but I know I want a slice. No, I don't need it, but
Gotta have it,
and
right?
gotta have it.
So in the notes, the notes of sweet peach cobbler, I've heard some people say that it reminds them of bitter peach, but better. So what are the
Mm.
notes of it?
So of course, we have the peach. We have bakery notes, which is of course a mix of the crust and the buttery aspects. Okay, vanilla. We have bourbon. Um, Hold on. Let me. There's other notes, and I don't have them all off the top of my head here. But
Tonka
While you
beans.
looking that up, I
tonka bean,
want
of
to know
course, tonka
down
bean,
the
vanilla.
notes of it.
Tonka beans is definitely
We have almond milk, and I'm not even. It's just off the dome here, guys.
the sandalwood.
Of
Sandalwood.
course,
Yeah.
sandalwood base. There's musk, and really, I wanted to just capture the peach element. At that time, there was a couple other peach fragrances going on, and the thing about bitter peaches is really it's not it's like an unripened peach, right?
Mm-hmm, right.
Okay, and so with us, it's the peach is cooked, it's sweet, and so it takes out that green unripened vibe, right? And
Mm-hmm.
um, at the time, I did have a version of bitter peach that people would ask for, um, and it didn't sell. Just like everywhere else, bitter peach really
Right.
doesn't sell
Bitter
much,
peach didn't sell.
right?
Right. It was a
And
little too
so
bitter, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and so I just took some inspiration from that, but just went a whole different direction because of the gourmand, right,
Yeah.
aspect of things and how I really wanted to hit the dessert. Um,
I'm
Go
gonna tell
ahead.
you what I love the taffy, almond milk, and
Hmm.
bourbon.
Hmm.
Like to me on my skin, that is what it pulls. The
Yes,
peach is there, but
and there's bourbon vanilla as well. Yeah.
it's the
Hmm.
cinnamon, it's the saffron,
Hmm.
and then it's that taffy. It's that almond milk that is kind of lactonic but not sour.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. The sweets are amped up. It's bourbon vanilla. It's actually two different types of vanilla,
Hmm.
um, and the sweets are just amped up. Of course, the spices, clove. So this is a beast.
Yes, hence why it's probably never in stock, and I had to beg for it to come back.
And I was trying to, of course, bring it back again in the fall, guys,
Mhm.
because try to make it more seasonal. But of course, if you get it in the fall, and we still have some, we'll still be selling it. But most people, they take our fragrances and they wear it year round.
Right,
They just of course, we want to go seasonal, right? But
right.
sweet peach cobbler, this is the season to get it. This is the time.
Yeah, this is the
So,
time. Also for me, I know that they're saying in the chat that it was the sweetness, like
yeah.
Latanya saying it was the sweetness for her, and that
Yeah.
with that fragrance, and I think many of your fragrances, and I want to get Dionne's take on it too. Uh, someone is wearing it, and then it makes people like it's word of mouth. That's what I like about your line.
Yeah.
It's more word of mouth than it is advertising, right? Like I think someone in here is saying that they smelled someone at Glamcation and who had it on, or they smelled somewhere and they had it on, and it's almost like, okay, where did you get that? Like, where did you get that from? It's one of those type of things.
Yeah.
But Dionne, what's your thoughts on Sweet Peach Cobbler? I know you like it.
Yes.
I love Sweet Peach Cobbler. So to piggyback off of what you've already said, I think what makes this stand out in this type of style of fragrance, a lot of times with peach fragrances, a lot of them are like florally peaches, right? Or they're musky, fruity peaches. This is a gourmand, kind of spicy sweet. Because there's also a little orange in here, though, you get a sustained brightness in the fruity part of the fragrance. And so that fruity piece actually lasts quite long. It steps to the background, but it actually quite lasts. And I think it's because of that almond milky lactonic thing that's almost like a sweetened condensed milk that helps it kind of hold on and last throughout the life of the fragrance. I think this is a great fragrance for people who like things that are kind of spicy. If you like anything sweet, you're going to like this. It's a very easy wear. Longevity is very nice on this fragrance, on the skin. Longevity is really good. I can take a couple of sprays of this and go all day and still smell it on me. And even when I can't smell it on me, other people can still smell it. Yes. The other thing I like about this fragrance is it has some spice notes, but it's not necessarily spicy.
It's from the bourbon.
It's well-rounded. The cardamom, the vanilla, it's a well-rounded fragrance. This is a general crowd pleaser. The holidays are coming up. Okay, I know everybody's been to CVS, Home Depot, Lowe's. Christmas stuff is already out. So as you're just making your plans for your finances, this is actually a really safe bet. If you want to get someone a fragrance who likes fragrances or likes kind of sweet things, this is one that majority of people are going to love. Men or women are going to love this. But this is just one of those things that if you're going to get a bottle for yourself, if you throw an extra bottle
get two
in the cart, this is one that you can kind of keep in that grab bag of gifts, and someone's not going to be disappointed in this fragrance.
Yes, 1,000% agree.
Yeah, this is one you just throw in it. Coworker gift, teacher gift, somebody at your church, your line sister, your brother-in-law. This really is one of those like just things you could keep in a bag of gifts and just throw it in a bag with some tissue paper and go, and people are going to like it.
Right. Like for me, it's a fragrance that you know how sometimes when if you're a fragrance person like us, right? So of course my gifts are fragrance. So if you are a fragrance person, but you have to wonder, okay, well, what is that person's note? What do they like? Are they floral? Are they blah, this or whatever? This is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
If you buy it for them, they're going to love it. Right.
And fellas, if you like to go to lounges, like a cigar lounge or something, spray the inside of your jacket with something like this. It's going to create such a nice fragrance atmosphere around you, especially added in with the smoke. This is one of those ones you can spray a couple sprays in your jacket. Okay, if your girl, get it for your girlfriend, just borrow some and just spray it in the inside of your jacket before you go. But this would create a really nice scent bubble around you that the cigar smoke would actually enhance. This would be
or just get you a black leopard.
Oh, that's a good transition, right? Hold on.
Get your black leopard and add the tobacco and the coffee with it and the spice to go with it.
Well, see, now you brought up black leather. We got to go into black leather now. We got to talk about it.
Let me say something real quick about, she was talking about just longevity, and we were talking about how people just walk up to you and want to know what you're smelling like, okay? Now, like I just sprayed it earlier, okay? And all those notes we just described, off first spray, you're getting all of it. At least I am, for sure. I mean, of course, I smell the fragrance all the time, but you're getting the peach, you're getting the spices, you're getting the cinnamon, the milkiness. It's just all right there, and it stays there. And then it starts to taper, but it continues. And what that really is, guys, is the oil content. It's a true Parfum extrait. Literally, it's you spray one time. I'm not sure if you guys can see this on my arm. Hold on. Let me. As you can see, can you zoom in?
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
Just one spray, and you can see that it's. Hold on. There it is, right there. See that right there? So the oil content is high, guys, and it's just sticking there. And especially if you have, if your skin is moisturized first, you're just walking around carrying it. So that's what it is.
All right. So since we went into black leopard,
Leopard.
Yeah,
which
black
is
leopard.
what my son absolutely loves, we got to talk about it.
Yes. So black leopard was, I was actually in the house at home, and I was actually spilled some ingredients, and I'm like, hold on. I go back and I'm like, So I get the mixing, and I said, okay. Then I started wearing it, and this was a fragrance that I just continued to wear for myself. And when Glamcation came, I said, well, what could I do to actually, just, of course, get on the map, of course, just make an impression there. And so we launched Black Leopard a couple months before, and people, first we sold out. Actually, no, we launched Black Leopard at Glamcation.
Yeah.
Okay. Sold, came back from Glamcation, sold completely out. Okay. So getting Black Leopard, of course, you're gonna get the pepper, sweet orange, cinnamon, the myrrh is there, sandalwood, got incense. So the incense, that's got the frankincense as well. Okay. Vanilla, Isoe Super, tonka bean, vetiver. Okay. When you first spray it on, it's fresh and it's real peppery. And then it starts to cool down to get that creaminess, okay? My intention was to never launch it, really, because I was wearing it all the time. But when I launched it, of course, it was just crazy. Everybody loved it. And it really shocked me because when I came to Glamcation, I was like, I didn't know really what to expect, right? Didn't know who was going to be there, nothing. And everybody took well to it. And at that time, it was designated for men. Another reason why I'm like, hey, everything is unisex because the women just wipe me out.
This one is a favorite for those of y'all who know Tammy loves fragrances.
There you go.
This is a favorite. This is a favorite of Tammy. Tammy loves Black Leopard, and one of her daughters really enjoys Black Leopard too.
Steals her bottle.
Right. Now, Black Leopard for me, it became one that was like a hit in my house when I came back. Again, it's what we do, right? So and one of the reasons of why I got online is because I just didn't have anybody to talk about fragrances with. But this just turned into like my son had to have it. He was like, "Mama, that one is really good. Like that's out of all the fragrances I've you sprayed or you brought to the house or whatever, that one is really good." And I was like, "Well, what is it that you like about it?" And he couldn't really tell me what he liked about it, but I knew that it has this distinct gentleman likeness to it, right? So, but it's so sexy. It's like one of them sexy come hither scents, and it has to be the myrrh. It has to be that myrrh, the sandalwood, and then the tobacco topping on it or whatever. You are muted, Terrence. You have to unmute yourself.
Somebody said the ISO-E. Yeah.
Yes.
So I wanna like
it just enhances every note, all the notes.
It does. I also find though that ISO-E adds almost this aromatic element that kind of pulls things together. If you all are familiar with Savoir Faire's fragrances, such as Soul Cafe or Ascension,
I love that.
Yes. So I want to talk about that as it relates to this. This is not any kind of dupe. This is not fragrance. However, if you like the experience of those fragrances, you'll like the experience of this fragrance. If you have Soul Cafe or you're familiar with it, or even Ascension, which is one of my favorites from Savoir Faire, you know how there is a very unique fougere kind of feeling to the fragrance, especially as you first begin to wear it, and then they develop and kind of come into something a little different. This does the same thing. So if you're familiar with those fragrances and you're trying to say, okay, I want to try something Nazar, but I don't know what I want to try, if you like those, you will probably really enjoy this. The experience is very similar as far as how you're going to feel when you wear it.
Yes.
Really, I classify this as a gourmand fougere. That's like, and that's that really. It's sexy. It's office like, but it's also go out to eat.
Yes.
I mean, dinner, classy. You go in there. I'm getting ready to have a business meeting that could change my business, can change my life, and you slam dunk it because you got that leopard.
Okay. Yeah. And I
did that. You had the dinner, and you proposed.
Yes, right. Now I'm gonna tell you one of the and I want to move to this one because we have to talk about it, and and that is oud cake. We have to talk about oud cake. And oh my God, that one is so.
It's not oud cake.
Yes. I'm like, we have to talk about oud cake. That one is, oh my God, Terrence, you did so good. You did so good.
I appreciate that one because
that one is, I got tiramisu out of it, but then I smelt it again before the live, and I got like a spice cake. I don't know if and that might be a New Orleans thing or whatever, but I got spice cake. It's like I get so many different things with it. I just know I truly enjoy it. Right? Where did oud cake come from? Like, how did you even come up with this one?
Okay, so last year after Glamcation, I was actually starting to develop a fragrance with pistachio. Okay, that was my goal for pistachio fragrance, and I had already talked to Emily with Emily.
Salazar.
Shelter and Perfume. Emily from Shelter and Perfume.
Shelter and Perfume, yes.
I reached out to Salazar, Roma de Salazar, for a pistachio accord because I wanted it to be as best authentic I could. I kind of wanted to have like a multi-dimensional pistachio, like 2 different types, because I wanted to get the nuttiness of the pistachio, like a roasted pistachio, but then also I wanted the creaminess of the pistachio, where we would take the pistachios, mash them up, mortar and pestle, and get the creaminess of it. Like that one. That's why I reached out to them. Now it didn't work out that way, but following the year, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, beginning of this year, K. Ali dropped a pistachio.
Well, I mean, like 4 companies dropped.
I think everybody. You got Yum Pistachio Gelato.
Pistachio.
You had
what's the company? Spinks. They dropped the pistachio.
Everybody was doing pistachio. Yeah.
Everybody dropped pistachio. I'm like, bro, I was 6 months ahead of y'all. I mean, well, maybe not, or we all had the same thoughts at that time, and we were, that's how stuff happens. It just, it was like, man, I'm working on pistachio. But what's funny is, I go to Louisiana, which is where a lot of my family is from. My mom and my father on that side. Okay, I go to Louisiana. My auntie, she bakes cakes. And when I saw her, we talked, and I asked her if she could make me a Watergate cake.
or some people call it pistachio cake. Now, not even thinking about the fragrance at the time. Okay, so it's all this pistachio stuff and the cake and everything. So I have a picture of it somewhere in my phone, but I mean, it was one of the first times she made it. I think it was the first time she made it, or she had made it in a while. And I told her about making a pistachio cake and a Watergate salad. I don't know if anybody remembers Watergate salad, any old church conventions, and
right.
that fruit cocktail with the whipped cream and pistachios, and like sometimes it'll have walnuts or pecans or pistachio or a mix of all three. Okay, so that was the thought process behind that. Okay, and at that time I wanted to do an oud fragrance that, and I ended up doing 3 different fragrances with oud, which the other one is not launched yet, which is King. So that's coming with oud too. And so the pistachio, I wasn't sure how I was going to go with direction. So then we had pistachio cake, pistachio ice cream, which is what everybody else launched. It was like a gelato style, right? That part I added. I said, okay, people are liking the pistachio ice cream. So I said, all right, let's add that to it. But it was just like, okay, I had pistachio cake, gelato, or like a pistachio ice cream. But then I started thinking, I was like, and a lot of times I'll go out and eat. I'll go to like some halal restaurants where they'll serve, like, lamb and stuff like that. And they'll have like tiramisu. They'll have baklava. Some of them will have like the little pistachio, small little pistachio, like pastries. So there's a lot of pistachio going on. And I said, so you got that syrupy honey, which honey is in this fragrance as well. Honey and oud, they really go well together if you do it right. But we're gonna see how right now we're in the fall, as it gets cooler, just to see how these notes really start to meld and with the season is very interesting. So when you're getting this, like when I spray it, I get the pistachio, I'm getting the ice cream, the whipped cream, the marshmallow that's there, pistachio, the pecans, like the nuttiness is in there because we got pecan, almond, and pistachio. But so this fragrance is complex, and the oud couldn't be it couldn't be off. It had to be a blend, like a nice blended oud. And I think we did great. Most people that aren't like super gourmand, when they smell it, they're like, oh, it's too sweet. And I tell them, hey, spray it on skin and walk around. And so if you're a little skeptical, it is a heavy scent. Just like Sweet Peach Cobbler, it's sweeter. The oud, some people get oud right off the top. Like Rico was like, man, I'm getting the oud like crazy. Me, for my nose, because I'm so pistachio focused, I think my mind and my nose is like pistachio. I'm picking up the cakey pistachio ice cream. I'm getting a little bit of the oud, right? But I think as it gets cooler, the oud is just gonna. And then when you wear it, though, as it starts to dry down, the oud really just draws you. So everything when it comes to Nazar is that scent trail, that bubble, and that's what you're gonna get. It's just that's what's happening. But just like I was saying,
yes, Latanya is sweeter
about Sweet Peach Cobbler, they're gonna want to take a bite. What did you say, Dionne?
No, Latanya said sweeter, and it's like, yes. Farida, we're talking about oud cake. This is a new one.
Oud cake.
This is a new one. Yeah. So I want to add, this is a very complex fragrance. You need to wear it to really actually experience all of that, because the strip does not do this justice.
Yes, I was just going to say that. No, this is an on skin.
Yep, you have to.
This is on the skin. Another thing, if you like hazelnut and fragrances, in fact, one of my favorite fragrances, and I have multiple bottles of it. I wait to find it at TJ Maxx sometimes when they have it on like a clearance. is one of the Mugler fragrances, but it has hazelnut in it. It's the one that comes in that oval bottle. If people are familiar with that,
you're talking about the original Alien. I mean, Angel.
Okay.
But the the one that's in the oval bottle, right? And it has like brown kind of tinted glass. I should have brought it down here. But that is a hazelnut kind of fragrance. One of the new Bond fragrances reminds me of it with like the hazelnut piece to it. I get a lot of hazelnut.
We talking about oud cake.
Rico, perfect.
Yeah, I must have known.
There he is. There he is.
By the way,
what's up, bro?
We good on the other end. So
that's amazing. That's amazing.
We good.
Wonderful.
That's it, Latanya. Angel Muse. If you like Angel Muse, if you like fragrances that have that warm hazelnut, you got to put your nose on this. This could have been almost like an Angel Muse intense extrait kind of thing. It's very complex. It is nice and sweet, but it's not candy sweet. This is way more complex. The bakery notes to me also add like a flaky pastry kind of texture to it, which prevents it from just smelling like Bath and Body Works cupcake spray. You know what I mean? It's a bit more complex. But
listen, if I can point this out to you guys, this is like you see, like, you come in, you eat this cake, it's so good, and it's just so rich in your mouth, and you're eating, you're trying to, and then you just look around, you just swallow the whole slice of cake, and you need some milk to wash it down.
Right.
That's what this is.
I truly agree. I truly agree. It is absolutely amazing. And it's one of the ones where when Rico brought it up and he was talking about it, I was like, oh my God, like I gotta smell that one. I gotta smell that one. It was from just watching him talk about it. That's why I said Rico's on now. So and we happen to be talking about the one that you were saying that you truly enjoyed. What was your thoughts on oud cake?
Yo, listen. First of all, as soon as I saw the name, I was like, Terrence playing games. Like he acting like I ain't gonna come down here and yo, like, so without even doing like the actual note breakdown like that, like as soon as it opens, when you talk about like, and again, some people don't love dense, and if you don't love dense, I don't think this is for you. This is dense. This is it's heavy, it's thick, but it's sweet, it's cakey, like you know, and sometimes it's hard to try to associate texture with scent, but when you know what I'm talking about, like it has texture to it. It's full, it's sweet. You have a dark, heavy, woody presence that is not automatically going to resonate with everybody as oud, which is probably best because some people can't handle oud, or they're going to be kind of oud adverse. But this has that dark, rich, heavy woodiness to it, but it balances out with those thicker, heavier gourmand scents. It's sweet. It has like a chocolatey caramel kind of vibe to it, but it still has that rich darkness to it, which really makes it like, and I get it, everything is unisex, 100%. You wear what you want to wear, but like when I smell this, I'm like, this is me. This is not my girl. This is me
all day.
Yeah.
Now, if my girl wants to rock it, she can rock it. But I'm saying when I smell this, I see me. I see like, man, this makes a dude smell delicious. People don't want to say delicious, but this delicious. If you a dude and you're comfortable smelling like a snack, then dude, you gotta rock this because your female's gonna enjoy it. You are going to enjoy the results of smelling like this.
Well, what time is it?
Put it on the ball. Put it behind the ear, man. Put it behind the ear right here.
Cake, peach cobbler.
Put it back here.
Enough for the
and
hot.
Go in and go in.
You know,
kind of get eaten up for the hot. Listen, it don't gotta just be the holidays. It's a year-round snack.
Oh yeah, for real.
Why we stop?
I love it. Year-round snack.
Year-round. Yo, come on. Before we move forward, did y'all already cover pie and cognac?
No. That was next. That was next. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, hang on. I'm feeling celebratory based on. I'm gonna hang on. Throw something in there.
Right. That one was next, Rico. Don't go to that one now. But yes.
And see, like, if you guys.
I'm sorry. on the note of oud cake, it's a must buy. It's a must get. Let me go ahead and get the other one up because Rico jumping ahead on us, right?
You know how you guys,
say
when
something?
you were young too, your mom was making a cake and there was that extra cake froth, cake batter there with the egg and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that too, texture wise, taste wise. Like sometimes the nose and the mouth, we know they're connected. So sometimes you'll be like, man, it tastes like it smells or it smells like it tastes.
Yes.
That's one of these fragrances, guys. So
yes.
And back to that hazelnut thing, I tried not to have the hazelnut be so like overpowering.
Mm-hmm. No, it's perfect.
It's good. It
can
rocks.
be.
No, the hazelnut is perfect. To me, hazelnut is one of those notes that kind of links other notes together, like when it plays well in a fragrance. And this is one of those fragrances that I feel like hazelnut, again, my personal opinion, I prefer hazelnut where I feel like the hazelnut is kind of like blending things together, not so much standing out on its own, but you get the remnants of it on the back. And that's why I love Angel Muse. This gives me the same effect of the hazelnut.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a question. I think they're asking, is it as dense as Casablanca?
Casablanca.
Okay, that might be one that Dionne and I might know more of. Casablanca is a Middle Eastern fragrance.
It has like that apple.
Yeah. So to answer your question, that is more apple pie-ish sweet.
I'm trying to think.
This is more spicy cake. This is more cakey.
Yeah.
But it's cakey in a way that is not feminine. It's edible. Like it's an edible
note of yellow cake.
Yeah.
If anybody's familiar with like it's a UK dessert, but like steam pudding, and it's like it has fruit and things in it, but it comes out like in a mold, but it's like a thick with like bready kind of pudding with fruits and things in it. This.
Look, here's what I'm gonna say about it in terms of like the dudes watching this, right? And is this that?
Oh God, it smells so good.
When you listen to the term gourmand, some people and I've seen people like, oh, it's sweet. The wood in here, that dark woodiness in here, definitely. I think it takes it from being like gourmand and then associating with a female fragrance. The oud takes that away and it makes it so available for a guy to rock. And I'm telling you right now, like everybody, wherever you are, you dress how you dress. But this right here, this works with that scent. If I was going on a date right now, that's gonna go hard.
It's classy, man. You go to the most expensive restaurant you can.
It goes hard. Like I'm telling you, it goes hard. And for everybody who loves this detail, I guarantee you, if you put your nose on this, this smells way more expensive than the price point. 100%.
Yes, it does.
100%.
I second that. It does. It is unique. It is so it does. But let's jump into pie and cognac.
Yeah, I came in for the best part. Say what? I'm
gonna go ahead and say it. Out of everything new, this is my favorite.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
like
fit,
this
like
one.
I want to agree with you. I also like I go 50-50.
Hey guys, hold on 1 sec.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. With all that going, something I should have said before, real quick. If you're cautious about the heaviness, then I know we didn't talk about this yet, but liquid compliments is
that's the next one. Yeah.
If you put them together, this will calm down the heaviness, okay, and this will bring that freshness in, okay, and we'll talk about this more in depth. All right.
Okay. So we were talking about pie and cognac.
Pie and cognac. This is my favorite one. Out of the new ones, this is my favorite one. Like hands down. Pie and cognac. First of all,
why is it? Why do you like this one?
I feel like this one, first of all, the name pie and cognac, you have
the name got me.
You have a certain expectation, right?
Yes.
When you think of pie and cognac. So you're expecting to smell elements of pie and cognac in the fragrance, which you do. And they're so well blended, which is the reason why this is my favorite one. They are so well blended. This fragrance.
How's it make you feel when you put it on? You see how she dressed, right?
Man, this one is good.
In one word, how it make you feel?
This is sexy cozy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Because to me, the reason why I really like this too, some of the sweet fruity that you get is fruity floral.
Yes.
It smells like if I like to bake, I'm a baker. And when you're making like a pie and you have to cut all the fruit yourself, it's very different than buying like a canned pie filling and put it in the pie to bake it. There's a different experience of the scent. Like when you're cutting plums, like if you're cutting fresh plums, there's a floralness to fresh plums that you don't get in cooked plums. This has some of that floralness to it. So you get the sweetness. Yeah, so you get the sweetness of the fragrance, but there's still a lightness to this fragrance, especially at the top. And I think that's why this is probably my favorite one, because I was not expecting that part of the experience, but that's what it feels like when you're cutting fresh fruit as compared to like a canned pie filling.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's the pie crust for me, right? It's all the notes that are in it, but it's the pie crust that just like it just took me over the top. Like you put the apple, you put the pie crust, you put apple, it's the cognac. It's so much going on in there that it just reminds me of the holidays, right?
Yep.
Like people who go to Thanksgiving or when you go to holiday parties, there's always a dessert there. It's one of them like you're walking around and somebody would think that you brought in a dessert, but you are dessert. Yeah.
Yep.
The thing about this fragrance too is one, the apple pie. If that don't draw you when it's being baked, I mean, I don't know.
Hey, come on, real quick. I think your other page that froze is throwing crazy feedback.
Oh,
I can hear
it. Can we close that screen out?
Is it me?
Yeah, I think is that.
Is that better?
No. Is that am I bugging?
Let me make sure it's not me.
No, it's still there. It's a lot of feedback, but I took that one out, but it's I think it's coming from his main one.
No, is it me? I don't know. Hey, I'll be back. Let me join on another computer. Let me.
Did it stop?
Now it did. Yeah.
Okay.
So Dionne, yes.
Oh, it's Dionne. It's Dionne.
It's coming from you, Dionne.
Okay, I'll join another computer. Give me a minute. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, go ahead. You were saying, Terrence.
So when you smell a pie baking, I mean, that doesn't draw you to come downstairs or or draw you to that scent. Stop you in the car, you smell it, driving by it, and make you turn your heads, then you're just missing it. But you have that, which creates it's sexy appeal, right?
Mm-hmm.
The plum. I don't know if you guys have plum in fragrances is very, very sexy and classy.
Very.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So what's I didn't really want to mention this, but what's that? Oops. Sorry.
You don't have to.
I don't.
Yeah. Sample sizes.
1 million lucky.
Okay.
The plum is really what set that thing off.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's that? Scent of wood, that plum fragrance he has.
Plum and cognac.
Cognac.
Jinx, Rico, we said at the same time.
Yeah.
Plum is very sexy, man. Plum is just is sexy. So here with the apple, plum, peach, oud, and this oud is animalic. I'm not sure if you can pick it up.
Yeah, I didn't get that part of it, but
it's super soft on my skin, man.
The sweetness covers it though. But it's strong. The oud is strong enough that it's there. It had to be that. But you can't smell the animalics of it. The booziness as well. So
that's the thing. The booziness really does a lot of the heavy lifting here, but it's a sweet booziness, and you know a lot of boozy accords are created with dry fruits. So the fruit is already doing what it's supposed to do, and then you add that booziness to it with the plum, and it gives it almost like this this brandy kind of feel to it, which you know that brandy cognac is all the same thing. It's alcohol derived by fruit, and it really brings that to life with that that like apple pie peach cobbler kind of dessert thrown all together with that booziness over it. But Dionne hit it on the head, man. Sexy. I mean, you don't got to do too much exposition about it. It smells sexy. You smell it, and this for sure, you know, unlike oud cake for me, this I do want to smell on the female as much as I want to smell it on myself. Like this is right down the middle. Whoever rocks it, no question, you smell good regardless. Like
it just gives off this this truly sexy vibe, and it doesn't have a particular like genre or gender to it, right? You just smell delicious, and going to your point, you had said earlier, Rico, that sometimes when people hear gourmand men, when they hear gourmand, they're thinking, oh, that's a feminine scent. Okay, I don't know if I want to be gourmand. This goes into the same thing. So if oud cake, you want to smell like a cake, it's almost like he gave you the option of, do you want to be delicious like a cake, or do you want to be delicious like a pie? But either way, it's gonna hit. You just
I'm telling you, boozy, fruity is a simple way to explain, obviously, but think like what's that thing? A crown peach.
Yes.
Crown peach.
Yeah.
Like take crown peach and crown apple and throw them in the same and do like a bro.
Boozy, throw some Hennessy in top and throw the Hennessy in there with
yes.
That was a perfect description, Rico. Yes.
Yo, this is
which one y'all talking about?
We still
talking about pie and cognac. We haven't even got anywhere. We still on pie and cognac. But to move us a little bit further, let's talk about liquid compliments.
But hold up. We're gonna move on to liquid compliments, but I'm gonna tell you right now though. Pie and cognac listen when and shout out to Terrence for doing great work as he progresses, fragrance getting better, but pie and cognac smell like it should have been in the next line. Like it's really beating the other ones up. And if y'all hearing this and I'm looking on the bottom, save 10% on Nazar fragrances with Claudia _Nyree, y'all better jump on that ASAP. Because I saw how people was reacting to it in person at the mall.
Yeah.
Before y'all go through a whole nother like, where did peach cobbler go again?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
ASAP.
And in the description is the direct connect to his page. So if write down the discount code, and then you can always click and go to either nazarfragrances.com or click the link, which will take you straight there. But don't leave yet, because we have so much more to talk about. But just write down.
Just know it's there.
Write down the discount code.
Just put it this way. There's only 4 bottles left.
Oh, please open up your phone and buy it then.
No, listen. There's 3 left. Terrence, I told you that I need to cop one. There's 3 left. Yo, take one off that list, B. There's 3 left. I can't do it because I'm talking to you right now. There's 3 left.
No, that's one of them. No, it's 4. I already set that aside.
Okay, we good. All right.
Okay. Well, look, on that note, Rico said y'all can go get the other 3.
Listen, I got this in my hand. I need another bottle. Like this, that's not even. Yo, I'm not a shill. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But if I love it, I love it. Yeah. Y'all not gonna hear me probably talk about another one in the collection like this one, because this is hands down. This and oud cake, I told him the other day, like this and oud cake, bananas. This one is gonna become a hype beast. But these two, stupid with it.
Okay, let me ask you this question, Rico. And I know you're not a layerer. Like you don't layer fragrance.
Yeah,
but have you tried to put those two together and see if it give you?
Listen, no, but I will say something, and it's funny. Perfect segue, because you just talked about this one. Liquid compliments. Now I don't layer. I never layer stuff. But I was talking to Terrence, and he was talking about like how he's trying to create with all his fragrances a DNA that allows all of them to kind of be blendable with another. Before, and this was like me being experimental because I was going to the gym. But liquid compliments and Copacabana, right?
Oh, I mean, Rico is so excited. He's moving us too fast.
Stop it, Rico.
Yo.
Okay.
Yes, I know. I know, bro.
I was just playing around with it. I was like,
yeah, man.
But anyway, liquid compliments. You got liquid compliments up, right?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put liquid compliments up because that is, I know everybody's like, okay, well, what are they talking about? So let's talk about liquid compliments. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna give you the floor, Terrence. Go into and tell us about this one. What was the thought behind it, and how did we get to liquid compliments?
Okay, so all right, when we talked about liquid compliments, everybody knows about Baccarat Rouge 540, correct?
Right.
Most companies have a version. I mean, Burberry's got one. I mean, Parfums and Marley's got a version of it. Of course, Cologne went real, they went real orangey with it, grapefruit or blood orange, I believe it is. But so I didn't want that to be, I didn't want it to be super Baccarat, but I like that central. I like that alluredness. Many people know that you can kind of mix that DNA with like anything, and it'll just enhance things.
Yes.
Like kind of like it might as well just be a pheromone in a bottle and just right. So I like that, but at the time I was still dealing with and I'm a watermelon. Let me just say that I juice whole watermelons and got a whole freezer full of watermelon just frozen. Okay, so the watermelon note in this fragrance with that Baccarat DNA, the ambergris, the saffron. This doesn't have the citrus notes, but that amber, the florals, the rose, watermelon, but watermelon all the way through, and then when it dries down, it's creamy. And it's alluring. That's basically, I said, you know what? I'm going to have my own fragrance that's going to, and liquid compliments. You put it on and watch them flock.
Watch them flock to you.
Yeah. And I was going to hold off on it until summertime. But I said, you know what? It was supposed to be launched this summer. So I said, no, I'm going to give it to him. Why not? And I'm glad I did, because as I was tinkering, just like Rico said, with my brand, you can layer like everything in. There's something to layer in my brand with something, okay? And oud cake, let me tell you something. With this liquid compliments, like we might as well just make a whole nother fragrance because it's good, so good. Now, and the reason why too is because when I was doing the oud cake, I wanted the pistachio watermelon combination. And so I said, well, how do I do this? It became 2 fragrances, okay? But really, it was one at first. So.
Well, and that's something to truly consider. But okay, so I know we went over the notes in it real quick. And I know a lot of people is so excited about the watermelon, but there's also kiwi, right? So the kiwi. Does it also does that give it like a freshness to it?
Fresh. It's fresh, but also
fresh.
I'm not really. I'm getting a lot of watermelon. I am getting a lot of
watermelon. Heavy.
I was gonna say I got. From the moment it opens, and I'm talking about from when you slide the box open, watermelon is already coming through. Like
Yes.
Like watermelon, Jolly Rancher, watermelon.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of watermelon. And I love a good ambergris. So you won me on that. And then I know it's mentioning that it has cedars. Tell me how the cedar plays into it. I haven't had an opportunity to kind of give this a full wear. This is a truly smelling and talking about it moment. But how does it play into it?
Cedar is just a balancer, because of the sweet and the fresh, and you're gonna start getting that cedar as that watermelon tapers off. The watermelon is top, mid, base. It carries all the way. And like I talked about, like that baccarat element, the baccarat aspect of it is really being affected on the scent trail when it's coming off you. Once your skin warms, when you're warm, it's just peeling off. It's on that side. It's the scent trail symbol. You probably, if you start smelling it and I can smell notes of that DNA. But that's where the cedar comes in at. But it's not prominent. It's not really it's not really strong because of the sweetnesses. The watermelon is true. That watermelon is real.
And not just that. I would even go as far as say, like, if he didn't just say that it has a baccarat effect to it, like, I don't think of baccarat at all when like this is.
Yeah, I don't either.
No.
That's like an additional background note for the list. But this, like, when you smell, and here's the other thing: don't get this with the expectation of a baccarat effect.
Right.
Think watermelon forward, fresh, fruity, juicy, like real. And this, I'm talking about like photorealistic watermelon.
What I mean when I say baccarat, we just took impressions where the ambergris, the saffron, right, the musk, and the rose.
Yeah, some of the key components that make
those
it.
Key components are really,
Yeah, I truly agree. We have a question for you, and I know that we haven't talked about this, but I don't want to miss this question. Sure. So this is geared towards you, Terrence. It's saying, is there any way you could talk about your inspiration for black butter, which I love, and Royal Paradise?
Okay. Black butter was the fragrance that I had when I was in barber school. That's been around since the beginning. When I first started my oil business, that was the fragrance I had. And at the time, I had it. It was great, but then I went to get some more. It was different. It had glitter and all these kind of things. The fragrance was off. And so black butter had to be redone the right way, and it had to be the same every time. There was times when just dealing with it, it was too sweet. It was maybe even too like feminine leaning. And when the coffee was added and that tobacco leaf, it just really balanced it really well. And I still wanted, because I was just focusing on oils, right? The colors of things, just that business in general. Like, it's a whole nother business. Y'all know about the oil game, what they call the oil game.
Right.
So I had to keep the color. And even when trying to recreate it without the dyes, that even set it off. Like, the fragrance was in the same. We just kept it that way. Okay. And so black butter, there you'll find some other like black butters. I did not create that. It was already in the oil market. So shout out to whoever did it. Sometimes you'll find black butter in incense, and you'll find it in like car sprays and stuff. But our black butter is different because we recreated it.
Okay. And then he also asked about the Royal
Paradise. So Royal Paradise, at the time, this is like number 2, okay? And there was a craze going on with Aventus and Baccarat blending. Okay. So I like those. That's one of my favorite combos, right? But I didn't want to do it like everybody else. Other people were doing it. And so took inspiration, took the pineapple, 2 different types of pineapple, smoky, brought the smoke way up. So like when you first get this fragrance, you get the pineapple and the smoke right off top. And just like the liquid compliments, you have the musk, the ambergris, the rose. That's why this is like one of the most complimented fragrances that you'll know that you hear about Nazar fragrances. This is it.
Royal Paradise is.
Royal Paradise. Oh yeah, yeah.
Royal
And then of course it has some berries. It's got the apple, but it's just composed differently, and it's its own thing. Yep, Royal Paradise is great.
Okay, I want to jump into the one as soon as I get off this live, I'm using my own code to buy. That is right. Chocolate Bay.
Chocolate Bay. All right.
Bay.
So I was just sitting at my kiosk one day, and of course everybody knows I'm black-owned business, right? And I'm looking, we're just talking, and I'm looking, and I said, I said chocolate. So we have our different skin tones, right? You got a chocolatey, dark chocolate or chocolatey. Mm-hmm. So it's just the first in the line of the Bay line, the BAE line. Okay. So first off, it's not for necessarily for women. It started off in my mind for the ladies, like, oh, chocolate Bay, caramel Bay, vanilla Bay, right? But it's really just signifying, okay, those who like chocolate, those who like caramel, those who like vanillas. Okay.
Right.
So it's a Bay line, and it's a unisex fragrance. So chocolate Bay, of course, we got the cacao, we got white chocolate, vanilla, cream. This fragrance is good.
I feel like Dionne about to jump out her seat.
It's
so tell me what you think about this chocolate Bay.
Chocolate tea.
I'm gonna say, to me, what makes chocolate Bays shine though, it's not even the chocolate, it's the orange and the fig.
Orange blossom fig, yeah.
It gives it, excuse me, it's like a freshness. Like if you're thinking this is gonna be like a dense chocolate scent, no. There's a freshness to this that makes it very wearable, and you get pieces of the chocolate and the sweetness, but the orange and the fig to me keeps it from being too dense and heavy, and it kind of like gives the chocolate a little more sophistication. But if you're thinking this is like you want like a chocolate dense chocolate scent, no, this is a little more well-rounded than that. Yeah. And the fruit additions just give the chocolate something to play off of, almost like a chocolate, like those chocolate candies that have the orange in it, and people crack the orange or whatever. And so it's a little more complex. So to me, on my nose, I get a lot of the orange, and I get some of the lightness of the blossom and the fig.
Yes.
The saffron in this too, though, gives it.
There it is. The earthy, gives it that earthy vibe too.
That's exactly what I get. I get a very airy earthiness to it. Yes. Like when people hear earthy, you assume like dense, soily. Like this is earthy, but it has an airiness where it's not too dense. And the chocolate also plays lightly with this. So you're not, I know a lot of people when they see chocolate, gourmet, like people are adverse to certain things that go too far. It's called Chocolate Bay. You're not going to be overwhelmed by the chocolate with this, which, by the way, just going to throw this out there. Oud cake and Chocolate Bay?
I knew you was going to say that. Yeah, that's why I said I got to use my own code, because I want to put them two together.
Oud cake and Chocolate Bay?
Very much so. Yes. Now I wanted to see if anybody was going to drop this layer if they had already tried it, and I thought maybe Dionne would do it.
Which one?
But that Chocolate Bay with that drip.
Oh,
what you talking?
I gotta get Chocolate Bay.
What you talking? It's right here. What you talking? What you talking about?
Okay,
I'm telling you right now.
Tell us about that combo then. Tell us about it.
I'm going to tell you this. If you're thinking Chocolate Bay like a chocolate bar, think Chocolate Bay like that. Think about Chocolate Bay like that pretty, darker skinned coworker you got who always smell good. You know she got some money in her purse. She keep on a mean pair of shoes. Think chocolate bay like that. Okay, don't think chocolate bar. Think chocolate bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's
like chocolate work wife.
Yes, yes,
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely. That's it. Chocolate work wife. That's what this
Okay.
is.
So tell me how the white chocolate is playing into this. Like, oh, I love a good chocolate scent. So just the notes alone is like in my mind, I'm thinking Chocolate Bay with Chocolate Affair by Dua.
You know what, Claudia? You know what this is?
Bay with
so like, so Claudia, think about if you had like a tray of fruit, like you setting up a charcuterie board or something, right? You cutting up some fruit. And you opening up the chocolate bar to break some pieces to put it on the tray. So as you're having your glass of wine and you put a little chocolate in your mouth with a little piece of fruit on top of it. That's the layers that you get. Michael said, as Dionne said, that Chocolate Bay is the ultimate deeper fragrance.
Yes, it is.
Michael, Chocolate Bay, a Chocolate Bay, I'll tell you what a Chocolate Bay is. A Chocolate Bay is a girl with a killer smile. She has a positive attitude.
Yeah.
She is very dynamic. People like to be around her. She always smells good. She putting people on to the new stuff or whatever. She's not pretentious, but you know that she knows she that chick. That's Chocolate Bay. Absolutely.
So anyway, Dionne's describing herself right now. But
you know it.
No,
if you say it's you, Dionne, say that.
Yep.
Let Yellow Sense talk about it. She's saying we talking about her.
Yeah.
Listen, Yellow Sense is that girl because Chocolate Bay got a good job, and Yellow Sense
got a good job, right?
Chocolate Bay got a career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chocolate Bay got a career. This is chocolate. Yeah. You can bring Chocolate Bay home to your friends, your family. Okay, this Chocolate Bay, absolutely.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Terrence came out with some. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna love it, and I can't wait to do a video on it. But needless to say, Terrence came out with some hits. I mean, my God, right?
This has been an interesting year, guys.
Yeah,
and so it's very fitting because I've been going through it.
But you know what? Sometimes that's all is worth it. Another one is we've been talking about black butter a lot, right? And in our conversation, and hold on, do I even want to bring this one up?
Real quick, just a last little piggyback on Chocolate Bay. Get you a glass of white milk, okay? You took anybody know what Turkish coffee is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, get you some Turkish coffee. The difference, of course, it has that cardamom. Then you got the white. If you had some like this white chocolate creamer, right? Put that in there with fresh scoop of cacao. That's where that creaminess, and that's why the coffee is the chocolate is not super overpowering. Because you got the coffee, and then that coffee is being the heaviness of the coffee, the strongness of coffee is being balanced out by that cardamom and the cream from Turkish coffee. Just think about it like that.
Yes, Michael, that's Chocolate Bay. Absolutely. Go ahead and buy a bottle for your Chocolate Bay in your life. Christmas is coming up.
Is it safe to go to church? Not the churches I've been to.
Sorry about that, Claudia.
No, Latanya, you can wear this to church. Look, Chocolate Bay, she the director of the usher board, baby.
No, we do not want Renee causing confusion and distracting nobody. We need her to stand in her truth. Now, Chocolate Bay would be the after church. It's the it's not the brunch, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, Latanya. I'm not gonna let them set you up for that, babe. No.
Yo, I already told you. I don't think that you need to wear. There's other stuff. This is.
Latanya, put Chocolate Bay in your purse so when you go after church for brunch.
Yes.
After church for brunch, you can spray a little,
just a little bit. I want to get into another one. Let's see. Hold on, let me get it up so we can talk about it. It's Queen. Let's talk about Queen, Terrence.
Yes.
And how did you get the name? How did we get there?
Well, being that Nazar is, sticking to the royalty of the brand, the set apartness, of course, the logo, it's that it looks pharaonic, everybody, but of course it's Joseph when he was in Egypt. That was the impression of him. So we wanted to, of course, I got King coming and I have Queen also coming. So King also coming, but so Queen, of course, Queen is lychee. We got pear, peach, vanilla. Hold on, let me go ahead.
Tangerine. Ambrette, jasmine.
Yeah, the amberette. That's another note. That creaminess. The almond, almost really almond-like. It's very, very pretty. So, and then of course kiwi too on that top. So yeah. And then white florals. Yeah. Musk, vanilla. This, I'm telling you right now, I'm filling it up 3 times a week.
Oh, so
it's flying. And it's like if you were the beginning of September when it's still somewhat warm, but you got the breeze.
Yes.
That's the time to wear it. Like that's the perfect, it's like right now. Because it's still summery fresh, but then it's got the heavier notes. Again, gourmand, but a fresher gourmand floral.
Okay, so with that one there, and we talked about King. I know King is coming, right? So I want to kind of give some kind of hidden secrets, for everyone who tuned in to the live. Is King a companion to Queen? Like, could the female wear Queen, the male wear King, and then they complement each other?
They're going to complement each other for sure. You're going to have the Queens taking the King's bottle and mixing it for sure.
Oh, okay.
Depend on the King. If he feels confident.
Not this King.
Yeah,
anything he puts on, he's gonna wear them too.
We said Rico, not you.
No, we always use this phrase. Fragrance is subjective, and it absolutely is. However, I can guarantee you that this scent right here does not match this aesthetic. This is very, very like, and to put it very clear, like it's not called princess either. This is queen.
Yeah,
this is grown woman sexy kind of, but it has like very elevated kind of fragrance, like on that kind of Coco Chanel kind of status, like elegant, feminine. It's fruity, but the florals really give it this more like elegant Parisian kind of style of fragrance in it. So it's I don't think it's for the younger audience necessarily, but I don't feel like it's for me either. I'm interested to see what King does, because the counterpart to this, I'm hoping is leaning far more masculine. But this right here is an excellent grown woman. Matter of fact, Latonya, this is what you greet the people at church with.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
This right here, this is what you greet people with. They're like, oh, that's a respectable.
Hey man,
right here.
That's what. When you think about Shirley Caesar walking into church, that's what she's wearing.
Yes. That is that classy. Yes, I love it. Now, if you don't want to be Shirley Caesar, but you want to be commanding the room, right?
Yeah.
Then you gotta go with Pink Smoothie.
Yo.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me talk about.
about Pink Smoothie.
King. Let me answer that question for you, Rico.
Yes.
King
is oud and pineapple. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
and tobacco and more oud.
Okay, wait. Are we describing Rico? Because you said all the notes that tobacco.
I'm telling you. I promise you, Terrence be saying that watching my reviews, he'll be like, "Oh, Rico, like this shit, I'm gonna make something like that." Then, yo, where's the prototype at?
Listen, bro. Honey,
I'll drop to Raleigh again. Don't play.
Pineapple, honey, tobacco, oud,
Yes.
and more oud.
Just tell Rico when to pull up.
Okay, that's all I'm saying,
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
saying,
Where's the prototype to this?
It's coming.
Coming.
Come on.
So,
I'm gonna hit you up. I'll hit you up.
So what we're saying is once you decide that it's a go live, you got to call Rico. He has to come back and he has to say what his thoughts are live.
Facts.
We're gonna do something, bro. We'll do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that's not crazy. But pink smoothie.
We
Pink
talk
smoothie.
pineapple, tobacco, and honey.
Yes. It's so good. All right.
Are we going to Pink's smoothie? Like, because
if y'all seen my TikTok or my Instagram, y'all already know how Pink's smoothie hit over here. That was
passion fruit, strawberry, kiwi.
Yes, Michael.
Vanilla, amber, and white florals. It's fresh. It's so easy to wear. It's girly.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Rico. A woman.
Oh no,
I mean like kind of girly, but I mean like it's what I mean by I'm talking about age wise. Like older woman gonna wear it, make her feel
right on the money, bro. You don't even know.
Yeah. Now you guys know what? Okay, so Rico,
sir,
spray that pink smoothie with pine cognac.
Oh, wait. You talking about Rico? Wait, I'm about to do that.
Hold on.
Look, you talking about have Rico do it? No, Rico can't give you the real. You got
pine cognac first.
Pine cognac first.
Pine cognac first.
Okay,
pink
wait.
On top.
Wait, you said pine cognac first. Okay.
Pink smoothie on top.
Pink smoothie on top.
Why am I not seeing
First of all, pink smoothie has. I want to first say this. If you decide to get pink smoothie, know that it has a color to the liquid.
Yes.
It has a color to the liquid,
Yes.
Oh my God, Terrence. Oh my God, this is so good.
Crazy.
This is it's like a
banana Foster.
No, it's I'm not
banana split. It don't have no banana in it, but I don't know why I think of that.
What I'm getting is fruity. It's like a fruit bowl. Like I want to be healthy, so I made a fruit bowl. But then I'm also want to be dirty, so I got me a little Hennessy to go on the side of it.
Come on, Hennessy on the side.
That is what I just got. I don't want to kind of tell you the truth, right? You're not even gonna play around on this side. That is exactly what I wanted to be healthy.
Look, so you made you one of those smoothie bowls and posted it on your IG story.
Yeah,
like,
so people thought I was healthy, but what they did not know is I had me a little Hennessy and Coke on the side.
On the side, you didn't put it in the picture. You know,
I didn't put it in the picture because look, I'm trying to be healthy. Yes. That is good, Tim.
Very.
That is, oh my God, that is.
If that right there ain't signature scent worthy.
Angela Bassett, I know that's right.
Signature scent.
Can we repeat that again though? It was pink smoothie and what?
Pink. Okay, do the pine cognac first.
Yes.
And then I did the pink smoothie on the side.
Ooh.
Okay, pine cognac and pink smoothie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm still smelling this one, Terrence.
It's so good.
And see, I don't know if it's the pine cognac or if it's the pink smoothie.
No, they're together. They're just perfect. They're just perfect together. And it just the way it hits the way the sweetness of those top notes, the fruits, hit the boozy notes.
So Rico, are you getting what I say? Like how I'm trying to be healthy, so I made that fruit bowl. But then
it definitely turns super fruity herb.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But you gotta remember too, the pine cognac has a very strong fruity presence. Yeah. And then the pink smoothie is a smoothie. It's red berries, it's all that fruitiness.
Mm-hmm.
And it tones down some of the booziness of you anti-booze.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say this though. Pink smoothie is very heavy. I feel like you have to do a pine cognac right over after, because
you
pink
can.
smoothie, pink smoothie, it has the tendency to want to take over.
You can, yeah.
Okay, we have a good question for you, Terrence.
Sure.
All the new ones, are you gonna make them into oils?
Some of them I have oils, some of them I do not.
Okay.
And part of that is just because when I launched, I was already selling in person in store. So when I launched it, I wanted to have enough bottles for review and enough bottles for people to be able to sell. So definitely will. For the holidays and stuff, we will be fully stocked. We should not run out of Sweet Speech Cobbler. We really shouldn't run out of anything unless y'all just wipe us out, which I hope. But
hope so.
We'll have a lot. Excuse me.
Okay, so fellow co-hosts, where do you want to go next?
And listen, before we even move, I just want to say this really quickly. Pink smoothie. I don't wear pink smoothie, but I said this in Raleigh. Somebody gonna wear this.
Yes.
Somebody gonna wear this, right? Listen, this is sexy. This is you can get like, you can market it however you want. Like, yo, this is bedroom fragrance. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Like, this is not for door greeters at church. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't.
Even though we just told Latanya she could go ahead and wear it to church. Now we're gonna change our mind.
Not pink smoothie. Not pink smoothie. Queen. We told you to wear Queen.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I take that back. You are absolutely correct. We told her to be Queen. Yeah.
So since we're talking pink smoothie, I'm going to use this to pivot into another fragrance.
Okay.
So, ladies, if you got pink smoothie, if you don't have it, get it. But when you get it, buy this too. Buy Panic Attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me get that one up. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about Panic Attack for me. Panic Attack for me on cap smelled masculine. On skin was the bomb. It was the bomb.
Yes.
It was like, I was like, shame on myself for acting like this was a masculine scent, right?
No. Yep.
Panic Attack is a great fragrance. Panic Attack to me still leans masculine on me personally, but I don't care. It's fresh enough that I wear it, and I enjoy wearing this fragrance. I have gotten a lot of compliments when I wear this fragrance. This is the one that, like, if I was going to buy a fragrance for a man that maybe I liked or something, this would be the one that I would buy. This fragrance is extremely versatile. I have worn it out in the heat, like sweating, and it still smells nice and clean. Now that the weather is getting a little drier, so you're not going to burn up, this smells delicious, and it smells really good mixed with almost everything, but especially pink smoothie. So let's say you're trying to buy a couple of fragrances and you need some combinations that are really versatile because maybe you're sharing your fragrances with your boo, like on your countertop or whatever. Maybe y'all got a shared bathroom. These two together, the pink smoothie and the Panic Attack, would be a great combo if you want to try something Nazar you've never tried anything before. This is a fantastic fragrance. You got a brother having a birthday soon. Panic Attack or Leopard.
Safe.
Yeah.
These are just ones they're going to like. You know what I mean? You know how some people like, I don't remember what it's called. I just want to smell good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those people or whatever, and this ain't no shade, but you know, people say, I want that Dior thing. It's like, which one? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one?
But that's what it,
for those people who just remember like the name of the designer and don't really know, but they just want to smell good and you're not sure what to do. Either one of these, Panic Attack or Black Leopard, is a go. Get both.
You know what's crazy about Panic Attack? That the name, this is the safest fragrance in the house. I think like this is work safe. It's a safe fragrance. You don't have to do a lot of thinking about it. Like when you don't know what you want to wear that day,
just put it on.
Yeah, it just works. Yeah, you wear it anywhere.
Good office fragrance.
Like every occasion.
Exactly. Every occasion. It's the one that you don't have to panic about thinking, and it's called Panic Attack. Oddly enough, but super safe pickup for sure for anybody. You don't even gotta know what they like. It's safe. It's easy.
You got that dad or father-in-law that you can't never find a gift for. They are like whatever. Panic Attack.
Panic Attack. Panic Attack. Or really, honestly, anything from the line. We could say Panic Attack, Black Butter, Black Leopard, Royal Paradise. It is so many, right? Just order. Use the code and order. That's all I can tell you.
Ladies, if you kind of like him, get him Panic Attack.
Now you said it too.
Like him, get him fine cognac. One of the last
Panic Attack and Black Butter is probably Black Butter is probably the best layering combo with Panic Attack.
Yeah. We have a question for you, Terrence. Is there a discovery set, or is there going to be a discovery set that's going to include all of the eat me? all right, Renee. Eat me now or later fragrances.
That is the plan. Yes. We did a lot of changes this year. It's not often easy to do so much changes, but I wanted to, of course, hit it home. We wanted to make sure we had new bottles. Our sprayers, our atomizers are updated now, and that's something that we're gonna do. Discovery sets. We got samples coming. Yeah, absolutely.
And come on, have you sprayed it on camera? Have you shown me what the new atomizer is working with? Like, when I saw this in person, and anybody who knows, like, brands go through growing pains starting. Terrence, I think, got this thing popping like a year ago or just over a year ago. But this spray, like, look at this atomizer.
It's insane.
Yeah. I'm mad I got rid of that much. I'm gonna try to throw it back on, but
that is a fire hydrant. Yep.
Crazy, like, and it's pressurized. So like the newer, more luxury brands do these kind of atomizers where if you spray half comes out. It doesn't just throw you nothing or all of it at one time. Fire atomizers.
Yes.
Another thing I want to highlight too. So like, when I met Terrence at the last Glencation, this was the original packaging, right? This is the packaging now. So for people, especially people who love fragrance, I love a sturdy top. You know how you're putting your bottles on the shelf and the top pop off, the bottle fall, hit your foot. Look how the top is on. Y'all see this? The top is on. It's a very tight cap.
Super.
Yes.
Like, you're not going to have to worry about picking something up and it falling off. Y'all can see, like, it is on, which just makes also the bottles nicer to manage.
Right. I like the change. I would admit, for me, Terrence, as we talk about the growing pains that comes with a brand, I like the change into the more square bottle versus the singular bottle, because it's a easy catch. It's an easy hold, right?
Yep.
So for, like, say, a woman like myself, who I do the whole layering process. So I take my shower, I put on my oil, put on my lotion, and then I'm going to begin to put on my fragrance. By that time, and I don't want this to go the wrong way, my hand is a little slippery, right? So the grip of the bottle and it being square, like it fits perfectly in the hand, helps me. Because many times I have to put the bottle down, I got to take the oil off my hands and then pick my fragrance up. So
another thing too,
and it's the plate, you know what I'm saying?
The label,
and the label is not going to be rubbed off from just normal use.
Yeah, they're in bows now. They're in bows. There's a little shiny line. Like, everything matters. Everything matters. Once you got like 30, 40 bottles, you start looking at bottles more.
Yes. Like, don't you?
We did all the, all the important bottle things, good cap, heavy, like you can, and this caps that I like that you cannot do this with.
Right.
Like you can, if I wanted to get crazy with it, I could swing the joint around. It's not going anywhere. It's embossed, textured with a little chromed out rim. Like, the presentation, when you consider last year, when Marcy stole the bottle at Glamcation.
The whole bottle. How about that? Let's say that the whole bottle.
Let's talk about that. Where Marcy
So we didn't talk about Royal Paradise that much, but I'm going to add 2 points on the Royal Paradise, and I'll tell the Marcy story. Okay. Royal Paradise is so good. Terrence will tell y'all if I'm lying. Terrence, I have probably purchased that fragrance 6 times from him. Like, I need another one. I had given my bottle away at a restaurant. There was a young lady who kept saying, "Who is that smells so good?" Yep. My friend's husband pointed, "It's Dionne. What is that?" I was going to like write it down. I just said, "Girl, just take the bottle." That is a fragrance I have given as gifts, and everybody loves that fragrance. I have a male friend of mine. I gave it to him as a gift. He called me. He was like, "So you trying to get me in trouble?" I'm like, What are you talking about? I wore that to work. Now I got this lady trying to talk to me all in my face. I'm like, bro, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Stop! Don't talk to him then. Don't talk to him.
You know, but Royal Paradise really is that fragrance. So in Glamcation, Terrence had the big bottle of Royal Paradise at the bottle you would use to decant in smaller bottles. And we were all like, "Oh, that smells good. Let me get some." Couldn't get any. Cause Marcy bought the entire bottle, y'all. Like,
and they had the nerve to walk around and show it to us.
You started stunning with it.
She was showing everybody the bottle. Like,
you smell this? And I was like, "No, what is that?" Like, "Oh, shit, I bought it all."
I know this might not be a perfect illusion, so ignore the handle. Yeah. But this is almost half the size of the bottle. And every time Marcy came up, she was like, "Oh, are you looking for this? Are you? I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?"
Well, I just gonna rub it in like that. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
It was. Oh my God!
I bought the whole thing. Another thing too about the packaging, though, I want to show y'all how the fragrance comes to you. Right. So this is one of the Nazar boxes. Okay. So this is how you're gonna get the fragrance. We big on presentation, right? So this is another thing that's nice. Look how nice the box is. And the box holds the fragrance. So I'm just
super snug.
See?
Yep.
But you see how nice the box is on its own? Compact. They don't take up a lot of space. I know a lot of us hold on to a few of our boxes or whatever. But the fragrance comes in, and you can kind of see. You can see also how the inside of the box has the same kind of embossing. Very nice. But this is just to show you what it looks like when you get it. So this is one of those things, especially for gifts. You don't even have to dress this up. You throw one of them bows in like 6, the pack of 6 at the dollar store, and it's ready to go, just as it is.
Yeah. Okay, we have another one. And I mean, keep it coming, y'all. Y'all got the questions coming for Terrence, and this is amazing. We have another one that's saying, are you going to have them come in different sizes? I know that it is a 10 mil. I can't speak to that. There's a 10 mil.
Funny they say that.
And then there's also the 30 mil, right?
So this year, no. Next year, there will be a 20 ml that will replace this size.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, not replace this size, but we're going to go 20 ml sprayer, more like a travel size. And we're going up to 50 ml. The bottles are, the basic design is going to be here, but we're upgrading. We're going to do a new design. But the square bottles are staying.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay.
And then we're
people, this is the roller, y'all. Like for some of the ones that do come in the roll-on oils, just so you can see like the size. Oh, there we go. This is the 10 ml. I have my Coco Cabana, but it's a good size too. So these also make good gifts, or if you want to try some stuff out. But it's a little roller ball. So for some of the ones that come in oils, this just to show you the size. Yeah.
And then we also have 100 ml bottles on the way.
What? I am excited.
Yo, let me tell you right now, 100%. And I'm not a big advocate of 100 ml bottles because I always be like, I'm not gonna. But,
I'm not gonna even use that much.
But that pint and cognac, I'll do 100 of that one.
Oh, listen. Absolutely. On this line, so these are going up to the 100 ml, man. Yeah, they have to.
I believe they do.
It's the top of the line for Nazar. They're gonna be there.
Okay.
And
We have
so
another question coming up about a fragrance, and I see your question, but I want to talk about Coco Cabana because we keep saying it's a great comparison. And once we talk about that one, I'm going to put your question up so that he can answer that one for you. So I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring your question. I just want to we just been on this Coco Cabana, and when I got Coco Cabana at Glamcation this year, I almost used half my bottle.
Isn't it so nice?
I've been spraying and spraying and spraying. So as I'm looking for it to put it up, Terrence, let's talk about that one.
Coco Cabana is a pina colada with lime. It's basic, but I mean, it's got pineapple,
Very straight to the point,
milk, and lime. I mean, those are the main notes, and there's musk, but this fragrance right here
is good.
Good, very good. Not to try to keep talking about layering, but pink smoothie, Coco Cabana,
yeah,
got to do it. Mango milk, Coco Cabana,
yeah,
got to do it.
Gotta do it. So that answers one of the questions. Let me put the question up.
In Coco Cabana, gotta do it.
We were saying one of the questions is there any Latonic scents? And we're gonna get into that. And because I think that's what the mango milk is. But let me finish up. Let us finish up with Coco Cabana, and then I'll bring that one up next.
Yes. But Coco Cabana is just, of course, it was a summer scent. While we were matter of fact, me and Dionne, we were out at Dillard's, wasn't it, Dionne?
She stepped away for a second.
Huh?
She stepped away for a second.
She stepped off.
Well, me and Dionne were at Dillard's, and we were just, fragrance testing, hanging out, and we had tried that that one fragrance that didn't have alcohol in it with the white bottle. I forgot what it was called. That Mont Blanc with the all white Mont Blanc.
Oh
yeah. Explorer Legend.
So good.
Yes.
I had to put water on my
teeth. Dionne, remember we were at Dillard's?
Okay. We were at Dillard's, y'all, smelling any and everything, adding stuff. Like, wait, I need this with this with this.
Yes.
And that Mont Blanc, we both were like, oh, wait a minute. Because it's of course it's like fresh, but it's almost effervescent.
The white bottle, Mont Blanc Legend, right?
Yeah. It's almost like a little rectangle.
Yeah.
And
it'll be for women, but yeah.
When we put that Dior on top of it, that thing went nuts.
That's the all white Dior without the alcohol, right?
Yes. Just if anybody got that, mix them two. Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. But there was something in that fragrance, like it was like that creaminess, very sophisticated, not like sweet creamy either. Like it stood on its own. And we just added everything we sprayed, making notes on the little strips. We were like, that's the one. I went home and bought that fragrance. I'm gonna lie.
The white bottle one?
I actually bought that too.
Yeah,
I bought it too because it's good. It's good with black butter. Very good.
Okay, so let me hit some of these questions if y'all don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick on Coco Cabana, for the people who like lime too, this is a very effervescent lime that stays very lime prominent throughout the life of the fragrance.
Yes.
I put this with Goldfield and Banks lime fragrance, the Bohemian lime, which is a beautiful lime fragrance. It just doesn't have, lime is hard for longevity. So the Bohemian lime is
citrus period.
It is. But you put the Bohemian lime on top of this, especially if you do what Tammy calls the lathering layer method, right? So I'll put the Coco Cabana in the lotion, right? Spraying in the lotion, put it on, and then put that Bohemian lime on top. Got way more longevity in the fragrance, but that pina colada-ness that comes in this just elevated the entire composition, but it was very lime dominant, which I love. So if you have that, this is beautiful also with the Coco Cabana.
Yeah. And the thing, and with me and Dionne, were at Dillard's, and we were talking, and I don't know if she remembered, but we were talking about a fragrance that just coming out with some new fragrances, and she asked me to do a coconut. That's why I did it.
Well, thank you, Dionne.
You gotta have a good coconut fragrance, because
you gotta have a good coconut fragrance,
especially if you're gonna have a line where you mix and match. You gotta have something with some more coconut in it. But Coco Cabana is beautiful on its own. It's beautiful mix. Yes. Great fragrance.
Yes. Okay, so one of the questions was about this one here, Terrence. And this is joy. They want to know the notes of joy.
I don't have joy, but I'll listen.
Joy is Turkish rose. I don't even have it with me. To be honest, it's it's kind of Delina-esque, but no.
But not
the rose toned down. You know, I was just trying to, because let me just put it there. Brands, when there's certain things that hit in the community, we do something that's kind of trend worthy, right? Just like pineapple was a major thing, right? We see a lot of pineapples right now. That rose and the citruses, that's what that inspires. But then it's also got the ambergris, the musk, and the rose. But it's two different types of roses. So that fragrance has an unbelievable scent trail.
Talking about joy, right?
Yes. The compliments are insane. But it's very rosy. Not a lot of people, for whatever reason, don't like rose, but it's got the rose and the stem, so it's green. So you know, it's a really good fragrance. I mean, I had customers walk up to me. This is when I was out doing trade shows and stuff, and they walk up on me, and I'm like, "What do you have on? You don't know? No, what is that? It's joy." It's like, joy. What? That you smell good.
All right. Fragrance. Latanya said, "Is this mother of the church or first lady?"
Oh, shoot. Both. No, you say mother of the church. See, first. They're the same, really. What? Ain't that the same?
No, actually not. Mother of the church is the mother of the pastor. First lady is the wife.
But she was that at one point. They both were the same.
You're right. Look, we're not gonna go too deep into that part of it. The question is, which one of them is wearing?
If we start talking about Black people church politics.
Yeah. Let's not go about church.
I'm saying they can both wear it.
Okay, they both. Thank you. Look.
I'm saying a young girl.
Look, I had to do a quick right.
I'll do it.
A young girl. No, I'm not trying to go deep. I'm just meaning like they can both wear it. Like,
right.
Wait a minute. Speaking of fragrances, we didn't talk about gold, diamonds, and pearls.
Wait. We haven't got to that one yet. Hold on. Wait. I want to hit all the questions first. Let me hit all the questions, and then I promise you we're gonna go there.
I did not bring that with me.
Okay. The next one is any Latonic scents. For me, is mango milk.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, 100%. That's it. And an awesome fruity lactonic balance here, where it's not overly, but if you appreciate, kind of like going back to that oud cake, like it's not overly oud, it's not overly cake. It's a good balance of both. But with mango milk, you are gonna get a little bit more of that lactonic feel. With that mango, more like a mango smoothie, mango sherbet type of thing. But it does mango so well. I feel like Terrence is really leaning into mango these days because he's doing some that one goes hard.
Man, those sweet fruity gourmands, man. I mean, I'm really trying to hit the gourmand, man. You know,
yeah, man.
Maybe we can convince Terrence. So I have a mix of mango milk and some other things that he never released.
Oh, you're saying you wanna go do a pull up on the spot? And
yes.
Put pressure, apply pressure.
No, Rico is not above a good car ride, right? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Terrence knows.
So maybe we can convince Terrence to work. I know Terrence got a lot on his plate, y'all.
Yes.
I know.
But
I'm
we're gonna
have
just add to
ask
that
real
plate.
nicely if he'll work on this for you all. This one's called Mango Oud.
Oh,
I already thought about it.
So
What you got?
we're gonna have to ask nicely, and maybe he will work on this for the masses.
I'm gonna say this, Dionne, you're gonna stop going up there without me. Off back. You gonna stop doing pop-ups.
Listen, guys. What is that? Hold on. Oh, man. What did I? Okay. Look, who smelled unique mango magnificent? Okay. Who smelled me? Who smelled me layer that with sweet peach cobbler?
No, I didn't smell you. I didn't smell you layer it. I didn't smell you layer it. Yeah.
Dude.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
And I want that. I want unique.
Collab. I'm telling. Oh my goodness. Oh.
So what's the other one, Dionne? Before I slowed you down for the questions, what the other one you said you want to talk about?
And I don't have a bottle of it, which we're gonna have to rectify. I'm gonna have to use that coupon code and get me one. Gold, diamonds, and pearls. Do you have that one with you?
I do not have it with me.
But do you remember?
I want to tell a quick gold, diamonds, and pearl story, y'all. So Glamcation, Terrence wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it. So just in case he wasn't going to be able to make it, we were able to get his products out there, though, right? He wasn't able to make it, though. Gold, diamonds, and pearls.
I knew the backdrop on that, dude. But anyway.
Only had like 2 or 3 bottles of gold, diamonds, and pearls. And if you all are not following La Jolie Scents Jasmine, you got to go follow Jasmine. But he gave her a bottle of the gold, diamonds, and pearls. Like, this sounds like her kind of fragrance. The rest of them, again, we only had like 2 left. When I tell y'all, them bottles got snatched up so fast.
Yes.
It was snatched up. It was just kind of, it got bought so fast. It was like, was it even ever there? Like, some people didn't even get a chance to see it at all because the bottle was sold. Like, it was gone. Yeah. Just out of thin air. So Terrence, talk about gold, diamonds, and pearls.
Gold, diamonds, and pearls is a vanilla-based fragrance. And it's vanilla and amber. Those are the main stars. Again, the saffron. It's very sweet. It's a gourmand. And like recently, over the last couple of weeks, people have been telling my employees, we need something vanilla. It's because Gold, Diamonds, and Pearls has been gone. They wiped it out from Glamcation.
I'm about to say, I didn't see any of that.
No, bro.
I didn't either.
I was at the store. Yep. 2 days ago.
And I'm gonna tell a little secret. I do actually have some, but I kept it because I knew as soon as I put it back out, people gonna want some more. Yeah. And I've been doing a lot.
That's great.
What are the notes of that one, or what does it smell like? Because I didn't get to smell that.
So it's definitely vanilla, saffron, orange, musk. Let me see.
Oh, you better talk about that
passion fruit. I'm telling you, the plum and the vanilla. Yeah. You know, it's not listed here, but there's honey as well.
Yes, the wood.
And there's also a woodiness as well.
All right, we got to link back up, big. That's crazy.
We have to.
Bro, you'll love this, bro.
You're gonna love that one, Rico. I didn't even
because I need some incense anyway, so we gotta.
Well, let me know when you go up there, because I'm not in North Carolina like how we look, and I feel like I need to just go on and move up there with y'all. But when you get incense, let me know. I was supposed to get the Baccarat 540. Now, I'm a person who do not like fragrance, but the incense is so good. It fills your whole house up.
Yep.
And it's
without lighting it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a car. I mean, it's a car.
From
makes
cold.
The car smell good. Mm-hmm. You don't even have to take it in. You don't tell them, Rico. You don't even have to open the bag up.
No, but I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. That oud cake needs to get an incense.
The pie and cognac needs to get an incense.
That's a fact. But that oud cake needs a damn.
Okay, first of all, Dionne, don't make.
Excuse me, Miss Doing the Most.
Don't make
If
me
doing the
jealous.
most was a person,
It is Dionne right now.
right?
Look, guys, real quick, while I remember. Incense,
Yes.
shea butter, body butter,
Yes.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna drop a couple candles.
Ooh,
Just an experiment to see what happens.
Tell me, how soon can we expect those?
I hope the candles is the last thing, and just hopefully I can get it for the holidays. But they're coming regardless. If it's not the first of the year, we might do it that time.
Can you throw out some of the fragrances that will come in candle form?
Mainly these lines. These.
Okay.
Like we might not even get like when it comes to these are gonna be the butter, the incense, the candle. Some of the other ones.
Okay.
We won't. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be highlighting these mainly.
Yeah. Well, here's the important thing to remember too, that Dionne is like an hour and 40 minutes from you. I'm like 120. So if you need somebody to smell the candles, holla at me. I'll be there 20 minutes before her.
I got you.
And you know she's always running late too. So
see how he do, y'all. You see what I'm talking about?
I have one for you, Rico.
What's good?
Peach for hours. We came up with that.
Yo, so
the peach for hours, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, right? I have peach for hours right here. This is the official label. I have the somewhere around here. I have the original that it came in, but so this is what it came. This is what the prototype was, which 100% Dionne and Terrence were working on this together, right?
We were at the market, all three of us.
Yeah. No, but I mean the origin. Before I even got there, they was already working on it.
Oh,
and, when I got there, I was smelling. I was like, "Yo, this is fire!" But they were like, "We don't have a name for it yet." And you know, like my mind, I'm like 90% marketing, 10% life. So I was already thinking like peach, and I'm like. And if you've ever seen the movie Face Off, the dude makes a statement in the plane. He was like, "I could eat a peach for hours." And I was like, "Yo,
yep."
And by the way, in the 90s,
it's a song.
There was a song.
Yeah, it's a song, right?
I can eat a peach for hours, especially if it's sweet. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yo, peach for hours," and it stuck and it rocked. So I'm glad that my name is associated. But Dionne and Terrence definitely did the legwork. All I did was use my creativity to put a name to the scent. Which, by the way, when you talk about tobacco, earthy, spicy, peach cobbler on the end, this is a gentleman's fragrance. By the way. This is a gentleman's fragrance.
I feel like the peach cobbler is female. Not that it has to be female, but just understand
right. I agree with you.
The peach cobbler is female, and if the man is wearing peach for hours, you gonna shut the place.
Y'all smell right. Y'all smell right together, right?
Yeah, you gonna shut the place down.
Like people know, like even if she went to the other side of the room and they smiled, they're like, "Oh, he's with her."
Yeah, he's with her. He's with her.
Because he look crazy anyway, so leave her alone because this is not gonna go well. This dude look like he ain't up to no good. So
okay, now another one, and I want to get into it. And let me pop up this statement so that you can see it. About Juicy, and Juicy to me was it fit the name. It truly fit the name. It was
another pineapple fragrance. Another pineapple.
It was so tropical. It was so vacation worthy.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that one. But another one that I had the opportunity to actually smell, and I know y'all gonna be like, "Oh my God, why was she sniffing on Rico?" Is this one here? And I never say it right. I want to say it's
Nazarite.
Nazarite.
Oh, don't even get me started. Wait, yo, how is people not talking about Nazarite like it's not crazy? Like it's not. No, I don't even gotta grab it. It's behind me.
Good.
But when I tell you like a
grown
sweet,
man fragrance.
It's grown, man. It's
Grown.
grown.
it's definitely
It's
grown.
period.
But
Yeah, that's a
but
grown man fragrance.
the scent that puts like that spiced tangerine, kind of orangey,
Yeah,
chocolatey,
yeah.
kind of earthy in the background, which gives it a depth, which makes it grown man appropriate. Although it has that fruitiness to it, which makes it inviting as well. And listen, you can be grown, but if you're not grown and inviting, you ain't doing nothing at home alone.
That's the
You
one.
need to be inviting some
Yeah.
of this, right?
Yes.
Nazarite, crazy, creamy. And I will say this, that the chocolate here is far more pronounced than what you're gonna get in Chocolate Bay, in my opinion.
Yes.
The citrus and the spices do a thing where it's almost like 1/3 sweet spice, 1/3 citrusy, 1/3 chocolatey, all balanced well, but each one gets its moment to shine as it's drying down from the opening to the dry down. Just seriously, Nazarite is one of the fragrances that I'm 100% comfortable letting anybody who smells my like try this one. It might not be for you, but you know it's fire though.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's fire.
Nazarite is a
Fire.
beautiful, but it is every man can't wear Nazarite.
No.
You know?
Well, first of all, Nazarite, before you finish that statement, and I'm sorry to stop you, but I have to throw this out there. Nazarite, I need you to be put together. I need you to have your life in order. Don't make me turn around for nothing. Okay.
Nazarite is the person that is set apart. That's what Nazarite is.
I'm sorry. I had to say that. Don't make me.
Hey.
But no, Claudia, no,
Yeah.
you're right. I'm expecting a certain something when I turn around for
I'm
Nazarite.
you know what?
Don't have that good talk, and that's all you got.
I'm
Like,
expecting.
here's the thing.
I'm expecting bombalicious. I'm expecting mine is in order. I'm expecting
order.
got your paper done right. I'm
Order.
expecting you
Yes.
to have not
Claudia,
that you're not playing
his
them
life is
games
in
no
order,
more.
and he gonna bring order. Like
Yes.
he bringing order. Now,
Don't you make me turn around to the playboy who's still out in them streets. I'm gonna be mad, right?
Mhm.
I need someone who
Well,
got
I mean, they're okay too. Calm down.
No, I don't.
not
I
for
don't.
Nazarite.
Rico, stop telling your business, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, like,
No.
Okay.
No. Nazarite is a fragrance that when I turn around, I need to feel compelled to do what you tell me to do.
For real.
Nazarite's one when I need to feel like, oh.
Hey, Dionne, stop telling your business.
Okay. No,
Ain't no
Nazarite
Nazarite
is the
that's the feel of the fragrance. I'm talking about the feel of the fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nazarite is where the bride is not gonna have a problem with saying honor and obey.
That's it. That's that's why Nazarite is. Listen, Nazarite is not for everybody. But
all I'm gonna say is that if y'all heard what Dionne said, I got Nazarite.
But Nazarite is a commanding fragrance.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Like, you know, those fragrances for men that are commanding. It is a commanding fragrance. And with that, it's not going to be for everybody. But if it's for you, you're going to love it. It is a commanding fragrance. Okay. The Nazarite man know who he is. He has his things in order. He knows where he's going, and he's ready to give direction to whoever else want to come with. That's the Nazarite man.
Yes.
It's different. Again,
So Nazarite, quickly, just to address Michael Dub, Nazarite is a man's fragrance.
Yes.
That's the guy fragrance, like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Paradise, I love, but that you could be 18 in Rockwood. You could be 15 in Rockwood. My son likes that kind of DNA, which, by the way, ooh, my son. But anyway,
Nazarite, man,
Nazarite is grown man business, baby.
Nice grown.
It's an assertive fragrance. It's
Nazarite with that. When you turn around, you already know you got something coming. Like
you gotta come correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even in the notes, you know, like people that if you smell frankincense, like if you go and you smell frankincense from an essential oil, it's not like certain people may think it's a sweet fragrance. No, it's really earthy. It's really citrus like, and it bangs you. But and then that and the tobacco leaf, Like you come into that zone. You gotta make sure you watch your words. Make sure you know what you're saying before you step to this person, because they're sure of themselves. They already know what they're doing. They're assertive. You can't sway this person from doing anything. They straightforward. Like that's what that fragrance. Yeah, that's what it embodies. But at the same time,
it's so good. I gotta show y'all the picture again, because when y'all use the code that is going across the bottom, this is what I want you to buy.
And you know, come on. I want to say something real quick for those who are watching, right? Like, because everybody has a different taste, and while you watching a person speaking, you kind of get an idea of whose taste you probably lean to. I'm gonna tell you right now that Nazarite, that pie and cognac, and that oud cake. If you think that your sense of fragrance is aligned with me, those three, use that code. Those three, and
that's the Holy Trinity right there.
Yeah, show it again, Rico, so they can see them. Show them again.
Yo, Nazarite, right here. I got that. No, wrong. Oud cake, which is that's one of the newer ones. And I got pie and cognac somewhere. Man, I got so many fragrances in front of me.
I do too.
Bang. These three right here. Listen, this is it. This is the grown man pack for the season.
Right.
Yeah.
This is get your mind right and do something for yourself.
Yeah.
That 10% off. I mean, but that pie and cognac, don't look, these three right here, as they go on the top, because hey, and I say this all the time, everything is not for everybody. If you absolutely love everything about everything, you don't even know what you really like.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
You don't have an idea of what you're really into. I'm telling you, Nazar has a lot of top, mid, entry level. But those three right there, that's the this right here.
15 or
okay, so let's get into another one.
Joe, you're gonna love pie and cognac.
Oh, Joe,
you're gonna love
you in the season for it too, bro.
Put some more on.
Well, first of all, let me start off with this. I want to get into another one. And also, if you go to the page, and with Terrence, I'm gonna first say thank you. But Terrence does have the code up on the page with my name. So if you're not go across the bottom, it's also on there too. What's another one y'all want to get into? You want to get into dip? You want to get into
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
It's actually 15%.
Oh, it's 15. Okay.
For the weekend, if you use Claudia's code.
Yo, I'm gonna wait till the weekend and order hers then. I'm gonna order through her code.
It's up there live now.
Got you.
It's live now.
Claudia.
If you go to the website, one of you guys want to show the website, but if you pop up.
Got it.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm about to show it right now.
And then check your email too. Sis.
Yeah, I got it. I saw it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure that that's in this is in the live. So once I'm able to update the live, I'll have all this information in there, but I'm gonna pin this message so that y'all know it's for the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Through right now through the weekend.
Yeah.
And look at Claudia got her little glam shot on the website.
I told you I saw that. I was like, so at the first thought I appreciate you.
Hey yo, and real quick, man. Side note: if you see that first dude to the left over there, Surya, dude came out to Glamcation, did his thing. Yo, support that kid's channel too, man.
Yeah, go to his YouTube channel, man.
He has a great review of black butter on that.
Black butter, yo,
very good.
100%. I'm telling you, I have black butter sitting here, and I saw his whole review, and I was like, yo, let me go black and smell black butter again. I was like, yo, I've been sleeping on black. I had it here sleeping. Fuego. Yo, just Yo, shout out to Sudia, man. He came in swinging hard too.
And black butter.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get him on tonight.
It's nuts.
It would have been dope to get him on for real.
Is nuts.
Oh, the incense, yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I was burning when we started. It's the black butter incense.
Oh, let's talk about the incense. And I know that I don't, because I use all of mine. I don't even have one to show. So come on, Dionne, which you're doing the most. I want you to put them back up, and then let's talk about your incense.
Which ones do you have?
Yeah,
this ain't even all of them. This is
but what do you have in your hand?
Stash. But I'll tell you what I got with me right now. I got the pink sugar incense, which I like.
Come on.
The black butter incense.
Okay.
I got the amber dreams.
Yep.
Incense. I have the Coach Dreams incense, and then I have intoxicated and baccarat upstairs.
That intoxicated. That baccarat.
Something serious.
Man. I love these, y'all. Like,
yo, when I tell you my daughter hit me up, but yo,
what's up with the incense?
Everybody want to have kids, so you got them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, look. I'm about
bunch of freeloading humans attached to you till they're 25 or something.
Say that.
No, how about I got a 27-year-old, and I feel the same way.
Hey, let's talk about it.
Who is that? Is that an average Joe sitting up on a live, man?
That's a whole different live.
What up, man?
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, wait. Let me get Okay, I got it. I got everything up. So give me another one that y'all want to talk about. Or is there anything that you want to? I love drip, but drip does give me similarities to another fragrance. So I really want to get into what is original. And I know you're asking, and you probably
have we talked about Black Leopard yet?
Yeah, we talked. That was first. That was
the first one. All
right. Drip is actually one of my first women fragrances focused towards the women, and the guys buy it like crazy.
I know, because it's not, and that's what I love about it. Is the fragrances, even though whomever it is geared towards, it's not one dimensional, right? These fragrances can be worn with everything, and dip to me just gave an extra. If you have a fragrance in your collection that you want to wear, and it has too much of a heaviness, right? It's kind of, it could be a little cloying, or people around you saying that it's cloying. If you throw dip on top, it'll tone it down.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know what happened with that. But it'll tone it down just a little bit. Dip to me is your counterpoint to a person who loves to layer, or a person who just want to give a little pizzazz to everything. We did talk about black butter and how much we love black butter, but that's another one too. I think
black butter's good with juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
juicy. Put black butter with that juicy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very good.
It's so many good ones. So we have actually been on for a while. So I'm gonna give the floor to you, Terrence, and I'm gonna let you take it away. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to tell them about your brand? For anyone who's come on late and are interested in Nazar fragrances, what do you want them to know?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a lover of fragrance. Okay, I understand what people are dealing with the industry as a whole. So I try to make sure that you get the best that I can produce. I don't hold back on the potency, high oil content. I mean, we've come up with a formulation to where you put it on, it's on you. You shower, you're taking it to the bed, it's on your covers. I mean, the fragrance lasts. The price point is for anybody. I could easily sell these for $150. I could. But I wanted to be I wanted to bridge the gap. You know, some people rather support, pay for their kids, something for their children and all that kind of stuff, rather than spending $400 on a fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to that, I ultimately care about people. I want people to experience, and so that's kind of overall my goal is, of course, have fun, but allow anybody to be in it, right? So, but as we're learning, I'm learning. There's things to change. There's obviously we had to do some price increases because of the and to step it up, because at one point, Rico, you said it, the fragrance in the bottle didn't match the fragrance.
Right.
The fragrance was too good for to be in those bottles, right?
Right.
The way they sprayed it, sprayer was okay, but the atomizers, when you step up the atomizers, it made the fragrance even better. Just how it just being dispensed. And so what I'm gonna say going forward is I am on the side of looking to get more education. I'm looking to definitely apprentice under some perfumers, work with multiple perfumers to increase what we already have. I mentioned two other perfumers earlier, Mike with Roma de Salazar and Emily with Shelter and Perfume.
Yeah.
I would love to work with Pink Mahogany. I met her the first year at Glamcation. Just to say it, I said it before, I'm not here, but she's got some of the best fragrances that I've ever smelled, period. Okay. Shout out to you, sis. I would love to work with you.
And she got a coupon code this month, y'all. Check out her Instagram page.
Bro, just buy everything from her.
Just buy everything.
Yeah. It's just awesome stuff.
Especially that bubble phase.
Oh.
But with Nazar, and we talked about the butter, right? Oh my God, I've been trying to smell this butter since I first met you 2 years ago, right? The shea butter. We talked about the incense. We talked about where we're going with the line, that there's going to be a Bay edition or series coming out. Will you, and I'm gonna ask you this question because I'm gonna put it out in the atmosphere, and I believe in manifesting greatness on a brand that is wonderful. What is your future dreams on being in a store?
I would like to be in, certain stores with certain lines of the company. So, like if you go to, Dillard's and Neiman's or something like that, you'll find like the 100 ml style bottles. If you go to, I said Dillard's, but like Neiman's, Saks, those higher end stores, like the 100 ml, fit in that style. But then, like say this line right here, or the way this here is in like a Dillard's, not really Macy's, because possibly, but. And then
Macy's in Manhattan.
Huh?
Macy's in Manhattan.
Yeah. Because, and it's really just bringing that niche, the high quality to more people. And then being in boutiques. I would like to be definitely in California. I would like to be in Texas.
Oh, I would love you to be here. You got to be. Yeah, like I would love to see you in the scent room, right? I would love in more boutique base, and I say that because boutique base is where you get people like who you have on this call. Have on here. I think you get the true lovers of fragrances. So I would love to see you in those spots. Really, I would love to see you everywhere, honestly.
I really, because of course I'm in business as well. I'm a fragrance lover. I'm a salesperson at heart. So I'm just trying to, of course, address a need. If you're gonna buy fragrance, and I have the ability to influence it, if you go in the gas station and you see them little oils there, I want you have an option next to it. This is high quality.
Yeah, this is better. Right, but I don't want you in the gas station. I want them
a different company.
I'm gonna want them to have to go somewhere to get your fragrance.
It could be a different company, you know what I'm saying? Maybe working with some other people that have been in the industry, and just, of course, being a perfumer, helping some of these other businesses, you know, with their fragrances.
Right.
Currently, I've worked with 3 different brands. So shout out Legends Avenue is one of the brands. He's out there, and just wanted to, you know, of course, just be all wrapped around this community. I want to be everywhere. I want to know it all, you know.
Yeah.
But see, like right now, I do kind of everything, like literally everything, except for like the marketing. Finally, I don't have to do that anymore.
Right.
But it's still marketing, of course. I still have some form of it, right? But I want to be able to train people how to sell, how to you know, speak about the notes, and really it's an information gap between certain people. You know, they don't know everything, and if you just give them some information, it goes so much farther. Because somebody will come up and they'll want a fragrance, but they don't know if it fits them. So if you consult them, talk about the skin, talk about, you know, the type of fragrances that they may be used to, you know, talk about the seasonal stuff, like this type of stuff I want to train people to do. And yeah, there's so many things. I got plenty of ideas. It's just kind of, it's sky's the limit, really.
Right.
Yeah.
And I believe in that. So I'm gonna turn over to you, Dionne. We got Rico's. If you had to pick 3 for someone to get and be able to utilize that coupon code, get 15% off, what are the 3 that you tell them to go get?
Okay. Just 3. Okay.
Well, yeah. I know. I didn't knock it down. I'll give you 4, but I was trying to keep up with what Rico was doing.
No. Just 3. So I'm gonna do.
Trying to be civilized over here.
Pie and Cognac. This is my absolute favorite out of the new releases. Pie and Cognac. I'm going to say Black Leopard because Black Leopard is a unique fragrance and it's something that is a crowd pleaser. I love how this smells on me. I love how this smells on other people. I'm going to say Black Leopard. And just one more. I'm going to go with Oud Cake.
Duh.
Oh, yes.
Duh.
I'm going to go with Oud Cake. Oud Cake is just a complex.
You have any honorable mentions? Yeah.
You know, and if I had to say an honorable mention, I'm going to say Panic Attack. I'm going to say Panic Attack because Panic Attack is a fragrance that just like everybody is going to like.
Yes.
It's a freshness to it. I was going to say there's like if you're familiar with like aquatic style fragrances, you know how sometimes they kind of get salty. This has a freshness almost like it's an aquatic, but you don't have like that salt piece to it. But this is extremely wearable for ladies. Put it on the skin. It sweetens up a bit. Off the nozzle, it does lean a little masculine. Put it on the skin. This layers beautifully with other fragrances. And this is also a fragrance that's a great gift. I will probably purchase a couple of bottles of Panic Attack. My brother doesn't have this yet, so I might get him Panic Attack or the Black Leopard, something like that. But this would be one that if I have a backup, this would be a perfect gift for somebody this holiday season. So that's what I'm gonna. That's it.
That's yours. Okay. So to stick with it, I'm gonna go with my thoughts. If I had to tell you how to utilize this coupon code, first of all, buy the whole site. But if I had to take it down to just 3, I would say Queen. Queen to me is elegance in a bottle. It is sophistication for me. If I wanted to go from sophistication and I wanted to be a little spicy, then I would go with Pie and Cognac. And Pie and Cognac is the black dress, bodycon dress, looking good, face beat, hair on point.
Yes.
And then while you have already won him over, he is now locked in key. Then
Come to the bag.
I want you to put on Sweet Peach Cobbler. to let me know why he's there. So those.
Okay, come on, Claudia.
Yes.
Well, I have your attention still. Because no, hold on. Because you just gave us. We just heard a lot of selfish choices, right? But as a married woman, 3 that you want your man to wear.
Oh,
because everybody's not buying for themselves, and we're about to jump into that buy for somebody else season. What does your man wear? What do you want him rocking from Nazar?
Oud cake, first and foremost. When I tell y'all, Oud cake is about to become a partner scent. Okay, but yes, Oud cake.
All right.
And I want Oud cake just every time, right? So when we out in public, and I don't want everybody on him, but I want them to know that he's my man. Then I want Panic Attack.
Yeah.
And then when we sitting around Netflix and chilling, but not really chilling, then I want on
Netflix in the background.
Then I want him to put on Nazarite.
Nazarite, right?
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yes. So those are mine. We do have another question for you, Terrence, and I hope that I am not bombarding you with all of this.
You good?
Okay. We have a question that says, would you do a fragrance course?
Yep, I would.
In the near future, but not now. Right?
The short answer is yes.
Your plate is very much full.
I would, because I actually, Dionne and Rico actually knew. I was actually getting ready to open a store, and it was going to be called the Nazar Bar.
Oh, that's cool.
And mainly it was about, doing fragrance classes, custom fragrances on the spot, and appointments. So you come in and we consult with you and we make the fragrance for you right there. So I was gonna have to definitely train my perfumistas.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I mean, it was kind of like, they got the, what's they called for Starbucks? Baristas. We call perfumistas.
Come on, B. You know how they came through for that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I got you on that, bro.
Okay, look, I'm about to say the same thing.
Dionne was pulling up heavy.
No, I'm about to say that's it. I can't take it no more. I am moving to North Carolina.
Let's go.
Because I got to get on that.
Yo, if we
I think I would get
to a
I would do that for you.
That is gonna be bananas. We got Terrence out here. We got what's the dude? The dude who commented on you.
Cam.
26.
Oh.
Coastal Carolina fragrance.
Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina.
Oh, that's the one that came out with that.
With the Southern Comfort, with that vanilla. Stop it.
That vanilla's nuts.
Stop it. North Carolina bumping right now.
Yes, I have
North Carolina got me right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on and get me a little place to stay because I got
Hey, I know a person.
I need
houses and properties.
I need to get in with this one here.
Right there.
That's the family business, Claudia.
That's it.
Oh, we have.
And then for the person who asked about the classes.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: are you looking to do perfumery? Just be a perfumer? You looking to run a company? You looking to
trying to get down with the click?
Where you trying to distribute? What are you trying to do? Like, what's your purpose for wanting to do the class?
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait
because that's kind of a loaded question.
As soon as I can get an answer, I'll pop that one up. Any closing things y'all want to say to tell everyone about the brand? And I'll start off with you, Rico.
Yo, I'm just here, man. Y'all know why I showed up. I'm here to take part and take over. Nah, listen, for real. Fraggedoutswaggedout. Y'all already know on all the platforms, regular stuff. Just if it's fragrance related, I'm with it. And y'all see the people I surround myself with. It's all a buck with all my people, and more stuff to come. You already know.
And how about you, Dionne?
Well, I'll say this. I've known Terrence now for over a year, y'all. He don't pay us to do this. Let me just.
Dionne.
This is coming from the heart.
No, I'm just saying.
Almost 2 years, Dionne.
Is it 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
Almost
2 years.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years. Only thing I would add to that is if Dionne can close the shirt some more when we do these things, awesome.
Oh my God.
She wearing that plain cognac, bro.
Yo, she doing the most.
No.
It's the angle.
Nah, Dionne be doing the most.
But you know what, Dionne, I'm on your side because I felt like my white shirt I had on at Glamcation.
Hey, I call everybody out.
It's the angle, because for me, I can't see. It's a wrap dress. It's the angle.
I feel you.
Okay, but back to
Claudia,
what you were saying.
You know I call everybody out. I don't hold.
Rico.
That's why
let's get it right and let's not get
Rico,
it. Let's go.
I love you. I really do.
I know.
That's why I love doing these lives with Rico because you don't know what you're gonna get.
It is the angle, y'all.
I feel you.
Okay, so you were saying, and we were in a moment, and then Rico left.
My point was this: we do not get paid to do this. I know sometimes because we talk about Nazar a lot. People might be thinking, oh, no. We do not get paid to do this. This comes from our belief in a brand that we were introduced to and a belief in the brand that over time has continued to progress and step into its own. Okay. So like we don't get paid to do this. I got a whole real job.
We didn't even know each other. We didn't even know each other before Glamcation. Didn't even know we were right down the street from each other.
But like I got a very demanding real job. This is just because we really enjoy the brand and we enjoy the fragrances that we like, because that's what anything, we don't like everything, but the things that I really do enjoy. I firmly believe that especially for the price point, I think this is one of the best qualities that you're like getting for the price point, period, hands down. And I just continue to see more growth. These new releases, y'all, they're nuts. Get your hands on just one of them. Even if you just do one of them for the season. And there's always a release. Y'all know that in fragrance land, there's always a release. And some of the releases are fantastic. I just got my hands on a new release that's fantastic from another brand today. There's tons of options. Make at least one thing from Nazar your option in your buying over this season, because you will not be disappointed. Very high quality fragrances and a lot of really new, unique offerings. Something for the space. So
yeah. All right. So I'm going to well, you know how I feel about it. I didn't put together a whole live just so everybody can hear about your brand. So I truly enjoy it. I truly believe that I love to see the growth that you are doing. I love to see where we're going next. And don't take me as joking. I promise you open up that bar, I'm coming.
Thanks.
I'm coming. But I'm gonna leave. I want to end this live with you, Terrence, and wait. I'm sorry. Did I not give the opportunity to Rico?
Right. Like I'm such a camera whore, right? Listen. Before Terrence closes out, we gotta put this out. Right? This is important. Because how did Claudia and I and Dionne and Terrence all come together? Glamcation. We just closed out Glamcation year 2 last month, about 30-something days ago. Listen, it's going down next year. Now, hear me out what I'm saying. This year, at the last minute, after we closed sales, everybody wanted to jump on. When we close sales, We're going to start putting out information in a couple of months in a new location, in a new state. Watch out. It's coming out. We're gonna do things right. I know myself, Joe, who just commented right there. We're gonna be in New York in December.
Yes.
And as soon as that event is over, is all hands on Glamcation 2024. That's year 3.
Sure.
Watch out, because events like this, while y'all overlook it sometimes, that's how people like her and this gentleman right here and this guy right here get together and link up. Yeah. And we build something. We build networks and all that stuff. So Glamcation year 3 coming next year. Watch out, because there's a lot more information, and come through when you hear the information, because this is what it is. It's just fam. We just link up and get it in. Carolina would be great. I know. Don't even get me started. Year 3 might not be Carolina, but year 4,
yes,
this person and that person and myself, we're gonna figure something out.
Well, first of all, look, you need to add me in as one of the people from North
Claudia
Carolina.
might be in town by then too.
I might be in town.
That person.
Look over here. Yes,
that person right there. Anyway, I said my part. Glamcation, get in it, because I'm telling you, it's lit. If you haven't seen enough, go to the official Glamcation on Instagram. Check out my page, Dionne page, Terrence page, Claudia's page. We all got stuff about it. And with all that said, Fayetteville, you already know what it is. Terrence got the floor.
Hey guys, listen, I appreciate you guys coming to the live, checking us out, rapping with us. A lot of information here. Like I said, I never thought I would ever get to a level where we'd be talking about the fragrances that I produce. And I just want to share a lot of my history, a lot of the stuff, the work of my hands with you guys. And please try us out. You're guaranteed to find something you like. Yes. And like everybody else that tries it, you will buy more than one. And just like I said, try us out. If you like us, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? And follow us on our socials, because we're doing information, talking about just fragrance in general. And we've been doing a lot more video, a lot more events, all those kind of things. So please stay tuned. And I appreciate you guys again.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Most definitely. So if you enjoyed this live, inside of the description, when I update it, I'm going to make sure I post Dionne's newest page.
Pressured into creating a perfume page.
All body pressure
from this.
My pressure is serious though. My pressure is serious.
So here's another thing, real quick, about Glamcation. You actually really make friends with people, and the friendship is like in real life. Okay.
Nice.
So. This guy peer pressured me. So I have a perfume page now. It's called Moods and Oods. The first content you all will see is actually going to be related to Nazar fragrances. So over the next few days, I'm going to post some pictures of my collection, including some stuff Terrence ain't made for everybody, like this cherry pie fragrance that he might have to dust off.
All right.
Yo, Dionne, let's talk offline.
But I'm gonna have my first content going up on my new
That's
page.
That's the perfume bar thing.
It's going to be on Nazar, my collection, and some of the reviews and things like that. But yes, Rico pressured me into having my own page.
And look what we got now.
Forcing me to actually speak out like on this kind of, because I don't do stuff like this.
I'm on
So I appreciate the support.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you, she's probably the best. She's like, she explains fragrances better than anybody I've ever heard.
Her descriptive ability is crazy. But she has a marketing mind, period. Like
her stories, like
there was no way I was gonna let that kind of mind go to waste when I know that she
I
can.
like to stay in
That's
the
right.
background, but they're forcing me out now. So
Okay. Welcome to the club. I call myself you want to jump on a live real quick, and then I've been hooked ever since. Rico like, don't play with me. You gonna do this.
we gonna get on these lives. Yo, my people, we gotta get on these lives, bro. We need to pump these names out. Let's go.
And if you have truly enjoyed Rico, fragged out, swagged out, then I don't know why you haven't signed up to his YouTube by the same name, his Instagram by the same name.
Facts.
And also inside of the description is going to be Nazar's Fragrance YouTube channel. So please, for me, I want you to subscribe to that channel too. And if you've enjoyed the conversations you've had inside of the comments, we all are a family, is my point, right? So let's continue to go at that point. And on that note, I'm going to bid y'all a wonderful night.
Yep.
Have to do this again.
Oh, hey, Claudia. For anybody watching still, and you are a supporter of that page right there, Claudia Nyree, there is a Xerjoff live coming soon where we're gonna break down all of our Xerjoff favorites. So just how we did it here, maybe more expedient because there'll be more of us there. But maybe more expedient. But if you like Xerjoff, check this page out right here. We'll be back with way more fire. And look at that up there. Look at that right there.
Beautiful bottles, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. Thank y'all for coming to the live. Thank y'all, my co-hosts.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
Thank
Nazar.
you guys for coming. Appreciate y'all.
To put you on.
Thank you so much.
I'll see y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Yes, ma'am. Peace.